Getting nasty on a Friday. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. 2:02, your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. We broke down yesterday's Cardinals-Mets series finale, but as we always do following a Cardinals series, we're going to do highs and lows. Everybody's highs and lows from the Cardinals taking 2 of 3 in New York. Yes, sir.
I would like to make an amendment. Can we workshop something?
What's up?
Do we need to do the lows? Because are there any? I mean, this team is playing.
Hey, JoJo Romero serving him up on a tee for Juan Soto's kind of a low.
Listen, man.
Got one job as a reliever.
There's Juan Soto,
Guy's
man.
out.
He going to be in the Hall of Fame one day?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Be better off to pitch right at him.
Hey,
Put him on first. Who cares?
You want a pitching machine that doesn't pitch fast enough?
Right.
What are we talking about here?
Come on.
Just throw the ball at him.
And just put him on?
Yeah. The hell's the difference?
Jimmy, you can't throw at everybody. You just can't.
Hear me
DT
out for a
tried it.
second.
He said he walks 4 guys and hit 4 guys, and then the next guy hit a 3-run home run.
Hear me out, though. If the very first at-bat for Juan Soto, you throw hard at him, put him on first. Big deal. Rest of the game, maybe he's a little rattled. Pitch him inside the next time right away. Keep him on his heels. If you hit him again, who cares? Put him on first. It's better than a home run.
You know what, Jamie, here's what I want you to do. I want you to, at some point, work up a little email, okay? Put these fantastic notes in that email.
Okay.
And let's get that over to the DeWitts.
I do think Ollie's in charge now.
I do think the Cardinals will want to know your thoughts. All right? So, let's go ahead and do that.
I don't think they want to hear that.
All right, highs.
You don't know they don't.
It's true.
Huh?
Your number one high from the Cardinals-Mets series. Jamie?
The offense again. The offense, not one singular person, but the offense again was just banging the whole time. It was great. It's fun to watch. Yes, we could circle Jordan Walker because he was phenomenal. But with the addition of Newbar and then Velasquez, Church had a big game. Like, your lineup has just been extended, and for me, that was the biggest highlight. Is the Cardinals just keep putting runs up. They had 22 against Cincinnati. I didn't do the math on this one, but
20.
20?
Yeah. There you go.
So 20 against the Mets. Like, that's consistency.
Yeah, game 1, they scored 7. Game 2, they scored 9. Game 3, they scored 4. 20 runs in 3 games. Cardinals jumped on the Mets early in the first 2 games, essentially had those contests decided before the late innings, and they outscored New York 16-2 through the first 2 games. So the offense did look great. Carey, what about you? What's your number one high?
Well, that was going to be mine as well. The number of runs that they scored, 20 runs in this series, obviously winning, and also winning the series, winning 2 out of 3. If you win more series than you lose, you're probably going to be a really good team come the playoff picture at the end of the year. And I think that this team they're just showing up, man. The addition of Lars, adding Nathan Church back into the lineup does what Jamie says. It lengthens the lineup. And this may be I don't know. I like watching Nelson Velasquez as well. I would love to see him have more opportunities. I think the only way that happens is Ivan Herrera is going to have to catch more games because he's probably going to have to be your DH because you got your left fielder, you got your center fielder. He's not an infielder as far as I know, so he can't play third base. So you're kind of limited with his opportunities, but I do think that he's a good bat to have off of the bench, but I also think he's a good bat to have in his lineup because, again, it just lengthens your lineup even more. So watching those 3 guys get their opportunities, I think it's been really good to watch.
So Velasquez, to your point, Carey, like, he's hitting left-handed pitching very well. And I just wonder if the Cardinals veer away because of their unique catcher situation now. I wonder if they veer away from Herrera only catching Palante, McGreevy. But what if there's a day where it's, I don't know, let's just say Matthew Liberatore on the bump, but the other team's got a left-handed pitcher going as well. You may want to catch Herrera and say, screw that, we want Velasquez in here to mangle up some left-handed pitching.
It gives you some options, and I like the thought process on that big time. Yeah.
Just wondering if that eventually
get his bat in there, specifically against a lefty. I like that. My number one high from the series was Jordan Walker. Over the series, 6 RBI, home run, multiple hits in Game 2, RBI in 5 straight games now. Career high, 17 home runs already. Career high, 52 RBI already. Walker isn't just having a good month or 2 months. This kid is a middle-of-the-order presence for the Cardinals. He's a force. And if the Cardinals are going to continue to make a push like they are, Jordan Walker needs to be the dude. He has earned that right to have that pressure put on him because he's a stud.
And I don't know. I was watching the game. I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and they were talking about him post-game on the game where he hit the home run and had 4 RBI, and they were asking him, well, what does this project for the season? He was kind of like, we're in the moment right now.
Good for him.
Like you're past your career high in home runs for a season. We're about not even halfway through the season yet. You got a long season left ahead of you, but the mindset to not be satisfied, I think that's one of the most important things as an athlete is to. It's a sickness. Like, you can have all of the success in the world, and you have to push it down and not live in that success. You got to not praise yourself, because at any moment you could be humbled, you could be brought back down to earth, and now you're looking at it like, oh, I was doing so well. So to stay singularly focused on the task in front of you, which is being the best version of yourself every single day and not feeding into the highs that come with having success. It's one of the hardest things to do, especially for a young player, and especially for a young player that has struggled for the last couple of years like he has. Normal people be like, hell yeah, I'm balling, man. You see me? I'm hitting the hell out the ball.
Right.
Watch it. And he's like, no, I'm just going to stay locked in what we're doing, keep trusting our process, our work, and doing what we need to do. And that speaks volumes to who he is as a young man and as a young athlete. And I think the sky's the limit for him. It's fun to watch this young man have all of this success. I say it over and over and over again, but there are really no words to describe it, because we know how bad it was and the direction it was looking like it was going. And now it's done a complete 180 and it's going in a different direction.
No doubt. Marsh, your number one high?
Yeah, it's hard not to look at the offense and say that was a high. I'm going to take it sort of in a different direction, though, and I want to bring up how disciplined this team is at the plate and how they work pitch counts, like the pitch count of the other pitchers. Like, you look at the other day on Wednesday, I know it was an opener, but Warren, I mean, he was at like 30 pitches in the first inning. Again, I know he was an opener, but still, the day before, Freddie Peralta getting his pitch count up. These guys are taking professional at-bats. Even though they're young players, they're doing a great job at working counts and putting themselves in an optimal position to succeed. They might not score every single inning, but when they get guys on base, but they're creating traffic on the base paths, and they're putting pressure. You talked about pressure with Jordan Walker.
Sure, yeah.
They're putting pressure on opposing pitchers, and again, they might not strike in one inning, but that's ultimately going to come back to bite a starter maybe in the late stages of their start. Typically, and I don't know what it is, I feel like the Cardinals are outstanding in the third inning. when the lineup comes back around for the second time, it seems like they're always scoring. I had to look that up, but it's like a gut feeling thing where I feel like they're amazing in the third inning.
Sure. As long as we're talking about the offense, too, we got to talk about Alec Burleson. I mean, he is red hot. Game 1, he had a home run and 3 ribbies. Game 2, home run, extended his hitting streak to 10 games. Game 3, home run, 3 homers, 3 games. Exactly what you want to see out of somebody that makes a lot of contact, but not necessarily gives you a lot of power. Alec Burleson had the power on display in New York. Ivan Herrera had 3 hits, reached base 4 times in Game 1. Nathan Church, 3 hits, highlight reel catch as well. Mason Wynn, reached base 3 times in Game 2. Jimmy Crooks, huge 2-run homer in Game 3. And then Nelson Velasquez, who CD mentioned, 2-run homer in Game 2. So it's not just Burleson, it's not just Jordan Walker. Contributions throughout the entire lineup for this Cardinals team. Before we get to the nitpicking lows, anybody else got anything? Dustin May. I guess. I mean, really, Dustin May and Andre Palance both going 6 innings, 2 runs for Palance, 6 scoreless innings for Dustin May. Pitching was there, too.
I'm going to give a little, not a bunch of flowers, so I'll give 1 flower to Dobbins.
1 carnation.
1 carnation to Dobbins. Tough first inning, regrouped, battled through, was resilient, and pitched pretty well after
Good call.
So I did look it up. Third inning, this team has 12 home runs, 40 ribbies. They're batting .264. That is the best average out of the 9 innings, not counting extra innings. They're actually really good in extra innings. Their slug is .468, which is the best out of the 9 innings, and 124 total bases in the third inning. So this team, when they come around for the second time, are incredible compared to all the other innings.
Well, there you go, Marsh. That's what happens when you got an inkling and you do the research, and the research backs you up, as opposed to You spout some things that you think are true, and then you do the research and realize that you're not. And a former
but then
Cardinal,
you don't bring him back up.
and a former Cardinal has to call back in and call you out on it, and you have to apologize to Kyle Gibson. You know, that stuff happens, though.
Name one time when it's happened.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
Oh.
All right, the nitpicking lows. I only nitpick. You let Game 3 slip away. But look, you got it happens.
Baseball, Anthony.
You had a 1-0 lead, you gave it back, then you took a 3-3 lead and you gave it back. But whatever.
The other,
Well, I was gonna.
I think we're going to say the same thing. Carry as you were.
Anthony said, Jamie said something to start the show off, and I pushed back a little bit. I agree with him. You got to hit Juan Soto in that situation. You already got 2 outs, man. Don't throw nothing to him. Hit him. Yeah, hit him. You know, whatever.
On accident.
Thank you.
On accident, on purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're pitching inside.
He ain't going to give that guy something grooving over the middle of the plate. Nah. hell
Guys
no.
all over the plate.
Ah.
What do you want me to do?
In the thigh, he's good. He'll take it right in the meaty part of the thigh. He'll
That'll
walk
be
it off.
fine, too.
Then he can't run, hopefully, fast to try to steal a base or, go first to third or first to home.
that's
Hit him in
fine.
the thigh.
His bottom hand's fine.
Don't give him a chance. You know?
Yeah.
I think you were right. And
Thank you, Carey.
One thing I've learned is when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. And you said something earlier. I pushed back.
Yeah.
Now I'm pushing with you, brother.
All right.
Throw that ball at him and don't let him swing it.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's tight.
One thing
4-4.
about Juan Soto is, has he got popped from the left side?
Yeah.
Nolan Gorman doesn't.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a low.
come on, man.
That's
Is that
a
where you
low.
were going with your low?
No, it's just as a side note. This guy, I don't know if he can play anymore, guys. I don't know if he, today we do the lineup game. I think there's a right-handed pitcher on the bump, I believe, today.
Joe
Nolan
Ryan.
Gorman's.
Old Joe Ryan.
I don't
Rogan?
think Gorman plays.
No. You don't think so?
I'm finding it harder and harder. And now Bernie Miklasz was talking today on some social things that some Cardinals people has said that Blaze Jordan was unplayable at third base to start the season.
Oh, boy.
He's turned into a playable third baseman. So I wonder if they're going to fast track that just to see what it looks like. Because Nolan Gorman right now, he's got some pop. When he hits it,
Yeah.
He hit one yesterday.
yeah, but Carey, pop fly to center field.
Can't kick fooled again.
Can't get fooled again. He's not making hard contact at all. And what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm all for development, and we see where it goes, and we see it out. But oof, I don't know.
It's not great. But, what Carey said yesterday, maybe that's the thought process where everybody else is hitting. And at this point in time, you can afford for him to try and figure it out. I don't know.
You can, but isn't that what you've been doing?
Well, yeah, we might be.
You got time. Ain't no rush, man.
Do you send him back down? Doesn't he have an option?
Sure.
Because he's a little older than Jordan Walker, but they did it with Jordan Walker and worked his way back into hitting the ball. I don't know.
He might need an off season. But he might be right there, like I
Nolan
said.
Gorman has exhausted his minor league options.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out of options.
So he's here, brother.
Yeah.
Blaze Jordan did play third base yesterday. Doubleheader.
Son of a
Memphis.
bean. Good. All right, let's see Fastlane on 101 ESPN. By the way, we've got a new segment called The Daily Drop. You can leave a Scully Heating Company mic drop. Could be a take. It could be a question. But use that Scully Heating Company mic drop via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN app, and you could have yours played at some point. We're going to do a daily mic drop, kind of a mic drop of the day, so to speak. And you can get involved again via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. It's a Scully Heating Company mic drop. You okay?
No, I'm not. I don't know if yours has done this, but yesterday our text line was extremely small.
big?
It is like through the screen now, and Doug sits here, right?
No, that's Marty.
Is that Martin that sits here?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. It's like looking at Jamie's phone.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It is. We need to switch computers.
Maybe I won't need glasses at your computer.
Carrie,
Does it make you feel better?
that's not Carrie.
That's all I can think of.
Carrie,
shot.
that's not nice. Just because when I go home over the weekend, I can still read Jamie's phone while he's at his house does not mean The text is too big.
Yeah, okay.
You know what, guys? I'll tell you what's going to happen is you're going to go home with a phone that's smashed to pieces. And have fun reading that.
Oh, man.
No, when you go to the bathroom, just be like, bam. Oh, Carey, man, your phone fell off the desk.
That's Jamie Rivers.
Thank you.
That's Carey Davis. That's Andrew Marsh. I'm Anthony Stalter.
Jerks.
The Hurricanes are one win away from hoisting the Stanley Cup. And perhaps the Hurricane way, or the Hurricane hockey, as Jordan Stahl likes to call it. This identity for the Hurricanes is finally working. We'll get into it next on 101 ESPN.
We're just going to get ready for our next game. We'll be back here. We're just going to do it in a different order. We got to find a way. I'm going to leave my clothes here. That's for sure. They'll be in the hotel.
That last voice you heard was John Tortorella post-game. First
awesome.
voice you heard was Sean McDonough, ABC, on the call last night as the Hurricanes are now one win away from hoisting the Stanley Cup after winning last night 4-2 over Vegas. Jamie, before we dive too deep into it, just your overall thoughts of the game, how it played out, and why are we watching what could be one more win for Carolina and this thing's over?
It was a complete role reversal last night. Vegas started strong. Carolina had a good second period.
Right.
It's like, what
Everything
are we
we
doing
talked
here?
about, just flip it.
Vegas got a power play goal right away to start. We talked about, hey, their special team's they got to go to work. They score right away. I was like, okay, and then I will say this, Carter Hart is shaky, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's shaky. Did not like the Svechnikov along the ice goal, although it was a nice, pretty way to accept a pass for Sebastian Aho. Carter Hart was way out of position. How do you have that much room short side on a goalie that's going left to right? That's a bad goal, too. Didn't like that one. So, I don't know. Overall, I thought Carolina this time was the team to adjust again in the second period and have a good second period.
We often talk about identity, what a team's identity is. And last night, I found myself watching and saying, okay, this is why Jordan Stahl calls it hurricane hockey. And it hasn't worked until now. And Jamie, I know you've pointed out the different adjustments they made. It's not like Carolina's the exact same team. They play the exact same way that they always have under Rod Brind'Amour. But here's the bottom line. Suffocating puck pressure, shot suppression, relentless forecheck, limiting quality chances, wearing teams down. That's kind of what basically summarizes the Carolina Hurricanes. And it has not worked to the highest levels like it has in the regular season when they reach the postseason. However, your identity eventually wins in the playoffs, and I wonder if we're watching that with this Hurricanes team.
Well, they're adjusting a few things, too. They out-hit Vegas last night, which is certainly not the game plan you want if you're the Golden Knights. And the Golden Knights, you got to stay out of the penalty box.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Like the 4-minute penalty mark, Stone, I get it. He didn't see the guy. His stick gets up there. It is what it is, but you killed off the first 2 minutes. But the second 2 minutes, because it's a double minor, they scored. So if you're Vegas, you have to stay out of the penalty box. You have to up your physicality tremendously. I don't know what some of their defensemen are doing, if they're tired or if they're just, physically tired or mentally tired. Lozon and McNabb are playing some of the worst hockey I've seen. Theodore, nice bail. You don't bail. So bailing in hockey, for those listening who don't understand, is Shea Theodore's going back for a puck. He feels the pressure from a forechecker and basically lets said forechecker get to the puck ahead of him because he doesn't want to get hit.
Saw that. When I was watching, I'm like, what are you doing?
Do you know who that forward was for the Hurricanes?
I can't remember.
Yeah, Seth Jarvis, I believe, is who it was.
Who's what, 6'5"?
No, probably like 5'10".
Oh, that's right.
5'11". I believe that's who it was. And you let that guy get the puck, and that turned into a goal. You're doing things now. The Vegas style of hockey is do whatever it takes to win, starting right from the owner to the management, to the coaching. They fired the coach with 8 games left. Whatever it takes. Except for some of these games where you don't want to get hit or don't want to block the shots or stay out of the way. No. McNabb, how dumb can you be? You went and cross-checked Taylor Hall right after he got you, so the ref let you have your pound of flesh. He said, okay, didn't call it. Then moments later goes and cross-checks Jackson Blake headfirst into the boards. Mm-hmm. Hey, Braden, what did you think was going to happen? Mm-hmm. It's dumb hockey. Lozon. It's well known in hockey when the one guy comes up the half wall, moves it to the defenseman, and continues to climb up the wall without the puck. That puck's coming back to him, and he's going to drive down to the net and get a shot on goal. Lozon stays in front of the net, gave him 30 feet to walk in.
Yeah.
It's just mental mistakes. I don't know if they're physically or just emotionally tired.
Mm-hmm. Well, another thing that we touched on earlier in the week was how would Brandon Bussey fare for Carolina, not only in his first game, and he was fine, like they won the game, but like he didn't do anything outstanding. He was excellent last night.
He's still an adventure, though. He was excellent at times, but he was still an adventure at other times where he don't know where he's going sometimes, but he makes the save.
Well, and with that being said, and I said this yesterday, I think they get away with it. I don't know if they get away with it in Game 6. Brandon Bussey, it's not like, he's Andre Vasilevsky or Bob, right? Mm-hmm. This guy will now have the pressure of winning the Stanley Cup on his shoulders. On the road, I see Vegas winning in Game 6. I think they turn it around. John Tortorella, he's been to the Cup before. His team has been down in a series. Game 6, the Lightning, they defeat the Calgary Flames. They go back for Game 7. Granted, a little bit different. They go home, but they end up winning the Cup that year. Mm-hmm. So he'll have his team ready.
He will, certainly. They're going to have to figure out what to do with Jordan Staal, though. I mean, he has spent most of his career being known for defense and leadership and face-offs and penalty killing and matchups, not scoring. Now, he has scored in all 5 Stanley Cup finals. First player to do so since 1956.
If I'm the Vegas Golden Knights, every single shift he's on the ice.
They take his bleeping head off.
Well, yeah, that too. But every shift he's on the ice, Jack Eichel's out there against him. Jack, I don't care if you score tonight. I really don't. I'm going to play you with Barbashev and another grinder out there, and I'm going to move Marner to another line with Dorofeev and maybe Stone and unlock that line, get them away from the coverage of Staal. You have last change. Jack Eichel, you're 6'3", 220 pounds. This is your job, man. You lock that guy up. Mm-hmm. We'll score other ways.
Right.
That would be my strategy.
He don't score.
Mm. Exactly.
You mentioned Carter Hart, and again, another game allowing 4 goals. They're not going away from him, but what do you do?
Well, did you see what Torts said after the game?
I didn't see what he said.
Johnny Lazarus,
stupid question.
Pretty funny guy in New York. He does a lot of stuff with the Daily Face-Off and some other stuff. And he says, "Hey, John, between the second and third, did you consider going to Aiden Hill at any point? The other goalie."
Yeah.
He's like, "That's the dumbest question I've
Thanks, John.
Yeah, he's like, okay, we're good here. You can't get away from him now.
Yeah.
You are, as they say in poker, you're pot committed at this point. You got to hope that Carter Hart finds his groove again, because throwing Aiden Hill in here now, elimination game for the Stanley Cup, that's too much. That's too much to ask. At this point, for me, if I'm a coach, and I have to go down swinging, it's going to be with the group that got me there.
I know it truly doesn't matter, because they now have to save their season. But I do wonder if Vegas is exhausted. Coaching change late in the season, like you just mentioned, Jamie. They got a big playoff push to even get in. Deep playoff run. Injuries start to pile up. William Karlsson is potentially out now.
Yeah, that one's tough.
You wonder if Vegas, who had to go through the grind just to get here, they might be running out of steam at the wrong time. I backed Vegas. I'll still back Vegas. Jamie, you and I were on them Golden Knights, and you two didn't make us pay for it, so that was kind of questionable decision on CD and Marsh's ledger there.
But guys lacked follow through on that one.
You wonder if Vegas is running out of gas. And again, Carey and Marsh didn't make the right decision.
No,
I was on Vegas.
You were?
Anthony, I've spent 3 months talking about how much I hate Carolina.
Then what were you two on?
We're talking about basketball.
They were on the Knicks. We were on the Spurs.
Which side are you on?
He's on the Spurs side. He texted us after Game 4.
Then we got to get this kid. Marsh, stop lying, everybody. You've been our Carolina. You got all the jerseys. You got all the sweaters.
He does.
You say it's the best combination of sweaters you've ever seen.
His favorite one is the hockey stick with the 2 flags on it. He likes that one.
I actually do have a Carolina Hurricanes uniform.
See?
But it's the old one. The old one.
Oh, the Hartford Whalers.
No, not that one.
The whale?
No, the
That's
original Hurricanes uniform, which is pretty sweet looking. The one that they won back in 2006. That jersey.
Got it.
That one's cool.
Cool. Carey, you didn't make us pay.
Yep, you're lucky.
Were you on Vegas?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hell if I know.
Anthony, the series is not over.
He's got the black and gold on. Yeah, he's on Vegas.
Yeah, that's a different black and gold, though.
That's fine.
The series is not over.
No.
This series deserves to go 7 games, and I think it will.
Unless you're a Carolina fan.
Yeah, you want that to be over.
That series might not be over. The NBA Finals is over. We'll talk about it next on 101 ESPN.
All right, the NBA has got a final game tonight. Knicks looking to close that out against the Spurs. My friends over at Circa Sports are looking to have some fun with you guys out there. Get in on the action, download the app. The Spurs are at minus 192. Heavy favorite tonight against the Knicks. I don't know. I think the Knicks might close that one out. But you got to find out for yourself. Again, download that app. It's at the App Store. Punch in Circa Sports, and you'll get the white logo. That's what you're looking for. State of Missouri is the white logo. Click on there. And right now, also, let's not forget, Circa has a great special going on. They're celebrating America turning 250. So once you download that Circa Sports app, put at least $250 on your account. And when you get through that $250, if you do, once you get to zero, boom, Circa Sports, $250 right back into your account so you can continue to have fun on a nightly basis, whether it's the NBA, the NHL, MLB, you name it. Circa Sports is right there along for the ride with you. For more information, visit them at circasports.com. Again, that's circasports.com. Must be 21 or older and in Missouri. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals back in action tonight, taking on the Minnesota Twins. Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Joe Ryan. First pitch from Target Field is at 7 10. We just got done talking about the NHL Stanley Cup final. Game 5 went to the Carolina Hurricanes. They'll have a chance to win the Stanley Cup on Sunday, and the New York Knicks have a chance to win the championship in the NBA. Game 5 Saturday. Pregame starts at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7:30, and we're going to talk about it next right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center Update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
NBA Finals, Game 5 tomorrow night. Pregame at 6:30 on 101 ESPN. Tip-off at 7:30.
Yeah, apparently somebody said that it was tonight. What a donkey. Everybody knows it's tomorrow night.
Totally. Totes my goats. Yeah, no, it's definitely tomorrow.
For sure.
I mean, who would say that?
I don't know, Anthony.
Yeah.
Text line saying somebody said it. I don't know.
Nah.
Maybe that person just doesn't sleep, so, they just keep going into the nighttime.
Yeah, it almost feels like
Rolls
it's
right
tonight.
That does happen
Right
to
into
some people.
Saturday.
Yeah. All right. ESPN.com put together an NBA Finals Knicks-Spurs Game 5 preview, X Factors MVP pick. Throwing out some questions from the old ESPN.com. Boys, what's the feeling around the Knicks after their Game 4 comeback? They say relief. Knicks knew they put themselves in a situation that against a more seasoned finals opponent, would have spelled a different result, but they've shown remarkable ability during the last two postseasons to come back from dire circumstances. I would say they should feel relief and confidence that this puppy's over.
Whoa,
Ain't no way in hell.
Wow.
Ain't no way. Jamie, hold on. Ain't no way in hell the Spurs team's coming back.
Okay.
It's over. I think you're right, Anthony. It's over.
The Knicks are still one game away.
Are you picking up what they're putting down right now?
I do. Okay.
Are you picking up what they're putting
Knicks
down?
are flying high.
I see what you
Spurs
I
crushed.
mean, the entire city of New York behind their team.
They're going to be in San Antonio.
It
so
took me 2 days, but I finally figured it out.
That's what he did. He's trying to do that thing that he does. Here's
What?
the thing. Yeah, you try to praise a team in hopes that they lose.
Are we not in sports talk radio?
We are.
We're just talking about the Knicks.
Was that not
The most dominant team in the NBA this year.
I'm sorry, Jamie. Was that not the team that just came back and historic NBA never been seen before?
Crushed the souls of the Spurs.
Took them.
I agree, Anthony.
Anywho, what I feel is going to happen is the Knicks are going to take care of business. Well, I agree with you, and I think that they are actually on time. They are ready. The only problem that the Knicks have had, well, they've had a few problems, but one of the main problems that they've had, they've been down, I think, double digits at some point in each first quarter of every game. They've ended the first quarter in, I think, 4 of the 5 games down.
Yeah, you got to get
In
warmed
the
up.
first quarter. Yeah, they got to figure.
sometimes.
They need to start earlier. They need to figure out how to not be losing at the end of the first quarter by double digits or 8 to 10 points. So if they can figure that out, if they can figure out how to control Wemby and make life harder on him, I don't think that the Spurs are going to shoot as well as they did in the first half. Again, they were shooting lights out, and clearly they weren't able to shoot that well in the second half. I think the Knicks have the better team, and I do think that momentum is on their side. You lose a game that way, it takes a lot to get up off of the mat after that loss if you're the Spurs.
If you ever do.
If you ever do. Agreed. I mean, you're up by 29. The Madison Square Garden is the quietest it's probably ever been at any point for an event of that magnitude. And you could hear nobody was talking. It was mum. And then all of a sudden, by the end of the night, it is raucous. It is going crazy. So
I thought it was a little much, quite honestly.
I think it was on par. You didn't? Did you think the ending? Tell me what you thought about the ending, Jamie, because we were texting, halfway through, and you were like, "Hey, go Nick, go Spurs, go!" And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." But then the game was over, and you're like, "Yeah, my Spurs." And
Just because they lose, it doesn't mean they're not my Spurs.
what did you think about the Spurs? You
Did I say Spurs win? No.
You said go Spurs, go.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to cheer for my team.
You don't see him wearing blue and orange right now.
He's got black and silver
That's
on,
right.
actually. He believes. Okay.
And I got my kicks on. Look at that. Let's go.
He's go Spurs,
Me
go.
and Wemby. We're like that, man.
He'll be rooting them on tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
I mean, I'll start tonight.
Yeah. he's not gonna turn his Spurs fandom off for a night just because they're not playing.
That's right.
true.
Thank you,
He's
Anthony.
excited.
Got it, Jamie.
And at no point did I say the Spurs won.
No.
No, you just said go Spurs.
Go
Yeah,
Spurs.
go Spurs. Those are my
technically,
Spurs.
you said I love my Spurs.
I love my Spurs.
Even in a
It's like
catastrophic.
Anthony.
I love my
Falcons
Spurs.
never win. He still loves them.
He's right.
Your Spurs.
Yeah, they're my Spurs.
You're a Mavericks fan.
I'm not a Maverick. You try to make me a Maverick. I'm a
Mavericks
Spurs fan.
You,
All right.
you were Cooper Flaggen.
Way back in the day,
Cooper Flaggen.
David Robinson, Avery Johnson, Sean Elliott, Vinny Del Negro.
Vinny.
Love the
that.
Spurs.
Vinny was good.
Vinny can shoot it.
Chuck the Rifleman person.
He was good. You a Spurs fan?
I love the Spurs.
So, Anthony,
Never knew.
The Admiral.
He used to play in the same building as the Spurs when I was in the minors, San Antonio. We had a Christmas party all together. It's tough to tell who the hockey team was and who the basketball
They
team
were
was.
taller than you. I get it.
taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were a little colder in the ice rink.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably.
what if the Spurs win, though?
It'd be the greatest thing in sports history. Probably.
Win the
I'm
series?
I'm talking about Game 5. If
Game 5?
If they win Game
No.
5,
No.
How tough is it for New York to go back to MSG with all those celebrities with a chance to win the championship in their building? The pressure has to mount.
No. Listen, Marsh, you're adorable. No, listen to this. The Spurs did not just lose a game, Marsh. They lost a championship. Up by 29. 27 at the half. Double digits in all four finals games, like CDU was saying. Now that it's a math problem, Marsh. They're down 3-1. So it goes back to MSG. Okay. Where they treat you like crap and beat the hell out of you. Like, okay, great. All the confidence is down now. No way. Then what, you got to go back to San Antonio even if you lose? This series is over. It's not over tonight. It's over whenever the hell they play the next game.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, and the Knicks.
If it's not over tomorrow night, it'll be over. Listen, I don't turn off my Spurs fandom.
Anthony gets it. Once a Spur, always a Spur.
Thank you.
We saw the logo that Jamie shared with us yesterday.
That was a very intriguing logo.
Like I was a misprint, but
I think
It
it was
may
on
have
par.
been.
I think it was spot on. Yeah. 28, 3, 29 points. I mean,
Yeah.
What's the difference?
29 points, 25 points.
That's the difference. Who's counting? Who's keeping count anyway, huh?
Everybody,
Not me.
apparently.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to know when March 28th is.
I did see something that I thought, I was listening to something that I thought was like one of the most intriguing questions that I had heard. And they asked was, like, MSG has been around forever. Was that the most memorable moment in Madison Square Garden history?
I doubt it.
Did the
Let's go
Rangers
back.
win in Vancouver, or did they win?
No, they won at MSG. That was the
that was
40,
pretty big.
40 years or something, the
Yeah.
drought. And let's think about some of the boxing.
The boxing, I know, Muhammad Ali. Like, you've had some historic boxing
I don't know
matches.
if the Knicks beating the Spurs.
But
is
the way
like-
that it happened, it would have to be top 5.
I don't know. I think we're really missing out. Like
I don't
some of the
know,
Billy
man.
Joel performances at MSG, like sold out. Like you ask a New Yorker, I bet you they'd be like,
I think that they would say
Well, if
that
they ask them
moment.
today, they might
Well,
say,
yeah,
ask them
yeah.
a year from now.
Well, a year from now, they could throw the rumored Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce wedding at MSG in that category.
They call it
but
the royal wedding. Yeah.
I think that's something.
wedding.
I think
I
that's
think
something
that's different.
Yeah.
Nah, I swear that's what they're going to call it.
Well, he doesn't.
Rumored,
he-
of course.
He's in Kansas City. He doesn't play for the Royals. He plays
No,
for the
this
Chiefs.
is
for the
true.
Chiefs.
This is true.
It won't be the Royal family. Yeah.
So she's a royalty in music world.
Be the Swifty family.
Did you know that she is the most streamed female artist all time on Spotify?
I do.
Learned
I
that
did.
yesterday.
I find that so hard to believe. Like she's really not that popular either.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Kinda.
Yeah. All right. Go Spurs. Series over. Jamie?
Oh, seriously, it's done. But I love my Spurs anyways.
Yeah.
From your lips to God's ears, man.
Okay. Marshy?
I sure. Go Spurs, go.
He gets it.
Let's get it to 6 games.
What's trending is next on 101 ESPN. You know how sometimes a noise starts in your house, and after a while, you just kind of ignore it. I'll be fine. Everything will go away. It's kind of with me with my garage door. A few weeks ago, though, I had Don's Garage Doors come out to my house, and their technician, Jordan, was great. He told me something simple, too. He just said, hey, your garage door shouldn't be making all that noise. I'm like, well, it's a garage door. It should be noisy. He's like, no, Anthony, you simpleton, listen up. Squeaks, rattles, the grinding, those are not normal. They're signs that some attention needs to be paid to your garage door. And what I appreciated the most was that Jordan wasn't trying to sell me a brand new garage door, because that's not what I needed. He looked at what I had. He explained some of my options, and then helped me make some upgrades that made a huge difference. First thing he did was he replaced this spring. And the spring that they added on with Don's Garage Door to my garage door, this spring has a lifetime warranty. So new spring, also replaced the motor, which they told me, hey, now that everything's working like it should, your motor should be lasting you 15, 16, 17 years. I'm like, man, that sounds great, because I don't want to be replacing a motor every 5 to 10 years. Keypad, new keypad with a camera that I can access from my phone, and now everything runs smoother, quieter, more efficiently, and it's a good reminder that a little maintenance today can save you from a major repair down the road. So if your garage door is talking to you, do not ignore it, and don't try to fix it yourself. Call Don's Garage Doors at 866-4-DON'S-DOOR, or you can schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com.
What are the hot topics in the sports world?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Here's what's trending.
Well, Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, the World Cup has started. The United States take on Paraguay tonight, their first match of the World Cup. But I don't want to really talk about that. I want to ask you guys a question.
All right.
Have you seen the videos online of all the European people that have made their way to the United States for the first time and discovering like Buc-ee's and like fast food chains, all these different things? Have you seen those videos?
No, I can only imagine, though. I can only imagine the pure excitement of walking into a Buc-ee's and saying, wow, they've got everything.
Let me tell you something from me. I've lived all over the world. And when you go over to Europe, everything is smaller. Mm-hmm. It's little wee neighborhood grocery stores. You grocery shop almost every day. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no like
fresh food.
Yeah, you're not like loading up. I'll never forget the first time that Shannon came over with the kids. I forget where I was at. I think it may have been Switzerland. It was Switzerland. And a nice little grocery store there. And they got the little wee cart. And, my kids were over to visit for like 3 weeks. So we got like 2 carts and we're loading things up in the cart. They looked at us like we were aliens. Yeah. Like, what are they? And the girl who was like checking us out was like, oh my God, like, did they have any idea like how expensive this is going to be? Because Switzerland ain't cheap. Yeah. And it was so expensive. And I remember a couple of times where you go to McDonald's, you're like, I'm going to live it up a little. It's like $112 at McDonald's. What? Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, everything
You
is...
sure you weren't in Nashville?
No. Pretty close, though. But everything is smaller. The little gas stations are smaller. Like, there's no... Like, a Buc-ee's would be like, that's like a village in Switzerland. Like, it's crazy to see. And so that's just some of the countries over there. They come over here, and as we know, everything is bigger. Like, boom,
Yeah, and they're walking through. And you got to be blown away by the fact that you can, in the same spot, get yourself some chicken tenders and also a lighter, or
imagine
oil.
Walking into a Walmart.
So
get your tires rotated, grab lunch at the counter.
Right.
You could buy a
Starbucks.
New pair of pants, some shoes, pharmacy, everything in one thing. What the hell's going on here?
I did see a video of a guy who was filming himself walking into a Walmart. He basically described it as like a museum, and he went to the food section and he would grab all the different foods, and he's like, he grabbed like a jar of pickles. He's like, 3 liters, and just laughing. Like the milk, which is like, a gallon of milk. He's like, this is huge. I go, how big is the milk overseas?
Yeah,
like, what
small.
How small is the milk?
All the fridges, so I'm not joking, not all, where I lived anyways, the fridges are like 3/4 fridges or like the half fridge. Mm-hmm. That's it. So if you want to load up, like when I played in Croatia, again, the family came over, I had to talk to the team about buying me another fridge because what I was doing is it wouldn't all fit in the fridge, but outside was freezing cold. So I'm like, let's get primitive. So I'm putting things outside on the patio to stay cold while we were inside. Finally, I said, can you guys buy me another fridge or can we do something? And they did. Yeah. But because the fridges are not full size.
It probably makes sense. Like,
somehow, some way, it makes sense.
Don't overindulge.
Yeah, well, that's one, and two, buy things that are fresh. Cook it up that night. If you got to stop at the grocery store more times, fine. But that way, you're not spoiling things. You're not throwing stuff out. You're not, eating out as much.
Yep.
So,
well, in Switzerland was very different. Italy's the same way. All that little Germany, that little area. Every day, you have like an hour and a half where like nobody works. Mm-hmm. You can go home, you can have a nap, you can do whatever. Like, then you go back to work, finish up the day. But a lot of people go do the little grocery shopping then, go grab 3-4 items for dinner. Here we go. Yeah. We're done. It's just a way different way of living.
Yeah.
My favorite one that I saw was a gentleman who was trying sweet tea for the first time. Not that crap that they have over there. I don't know what that is.
Probably a lot healthier.
Oh, I'm sure everything over there is healthier.
Probably.
Well, the Walmart guy, he grabbed a loaf of bread and he goes, "Look at all these ingredients." He goes, "What's going on here?" Saying it in his European accent. But
listen, that bread's got to last you 5 weeks. So You know,
That is true.
you got to have a lot of preservatives.
Have you realized, like, I don't know if you paid attention, like, bread doesn't expire anymore. Like, when we were kids,
I've seen. I know.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
you'll start seeing the mold on it.
Yeah.
Like, I've had bread in my pantry. It's been there at least a month. It ain't got
Same.
no mold on it, brother.
I keep checking.
It's not
Like
going.
it's a science experiment.
It ain't gonna mold, brother. I'm just saying, maybe the European people they figured some things out, because this stuff is you can keep it there.
Yeah.
You can eat it 2 months later. It's gonna be just like you when you bought it the other day.
a lot of things.
Look, if we don't give our liver something to do, you know?
I don't think it needs that much work.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Now, there is one thing that definitely goes to waste, especially in the Stalter household.
Grapes.
Grapes.
Yeah. Even though they all say they eat it. Really? Threw away some grapes the other night. It's garbage night. Looking around and make sure that.
That's because you didn't eat them.
Yeah, exactly. Then why are we buying them?
Why'd you buy them then?
I didn't buy them. I never buy grapes.
Who
Kristen
likes
buys them.
Somebody likes them.
They tell me they like them, but then they sit there. They sit there forever.
Maybe you're grabbing the wrong grapes. Do they like the red grapes, the green grapes? What?
Don't worry, I've thrown out both of them. Nobody likes grapes. Everybody keeps saying, I like grapes. Anthony,
do me a favor.
Anthony,
green grapes.
you're an animal. What's wrong with you? Why don't you like grapes?
Man, here's
People don't eat them.
bring them to the office. Next
We'll
time
eat
they're
'em.
in the
Yeah,
house,
we'll eat 'em.
they're there for 2 days. Nobody touches them. Just bring them in. They won't even. This is what they won't even know.
They won't know.
They won't know. But here, they will ask once they're removed.
Yeah. And I'm going to
Where are
say,
the grapes at?
I'm going to say, I gave him to Carey Davis.
There you go.
You got a problem with it? Go to him. Okay.
I know one of them would.
Lincoln definitely. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You took my grapes?
He'd be like, hey, all right, what's his
He's
number?
knocking on the door with a tire iron. Hey,
Knocking, boom, 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 boom. He's going to be
help
like,
with a
hey,
flat tire?
Looking for my grapes.
I want those grapes, and I want to see a giraffe. Pronto.
How did you
wanna
even
pet it.
get here?
Don't worry about that. Listen to me. Grapes, giraffe, now. Or else I'm not vacating the premise. All right, sometimes it just takes the right coach to unlock a player. We'll tell you what that player, which player's been unlocked, and maybe dive into these guys' these careers here for Jamie and Carey to find out which coaches unlock them the most. That's next on 101 ESPN. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. 3:03. Your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler, with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. We're still taking your mic drops for the daily drop of the day. This could be a statement that you want to make, or if you got a question. Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop feature is available at the 101 ESPN Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers 101 ESPN mobile app. And here's the thing. Marsh told us that we're not getting any mic drops. I know that a lot of you like
boring on a Friday?
Yeah, I know a lot of you like to yell at us via the text message. Well, why don't you just go ahead and take it to the mic drop feature, all right? Basically what we're saying is get off your lazy... You know what? Just leave us a mic drop. Jamie, I know you found an article.
I did.
It was a Roundtable Sports, and the Cardinals. It was talking about how the Cardinals have finally stopped, quote unquote, fixing Jordan Walker. And the biggest takeaway was, for 3 years, every conversation about Jordan Walker was launch angle and ground balls and bat path and timing and stance and hand position. And the article suggests that a breakthrough wasn't actually adding something, it was removing things. And one of the items that was discussed in the article was, let's get back to the player you were before everyone started to improve you. And then the development started to come. Jamie, you also wanted to talk about, from that same article, about Casey.
I don't know how to say his name.
I'm going to...
Chenoweth?
Chenoweth?
But there's no N.
There is an N. Chenoweth?
Chenoweth. Well, it's misspelled on this one. So, yeah, Chenoweth.
Chenoweth. Casey Chenoweth might deserve more credit than anybody realizes. So when Walker got sent down, Chenoweth didn't start with mechanics. He started with the psychology of playing baseball and hitting. And one of the quotes was, I had to meet him where he was at mentally. Mm-hmm. Then be there almost like a psychiatrist. So that's coaching, right? It wasn't hitting instruction. It was, what do you need as a human being right now? And then we'll get to the hitting.
What's important about it is that so many coaches, I think the mistake they make is they don't really listen to the athlete. They just go into fix-it mode. Fix. Okay, but maybe he's giving you the answer to how to fix him if you just pause. Mm-hmm. And find out what's making the athlete tick, because Jordan Walker was such a unique talent that he got drafted so high, and he's been at the top of the prospect board the whole time almost until he cracked through into the majors. And then he had a good rookie campaign, his first, good, then kind of crashed on him. So the athlete knows what to do. There's obviously a block somewhere. Mm-hmm. And I just found it so fascinating because this is not, Brant Brown. It's not Brandon Allen. So hitting coach, assistant hitting coach, this is Chenoweth. Who is this guy? All of a sudden he's being credited with fixing Jordan Walker. Mm-hmm. And he said, apart from the mental side of things, I think, this is a quote from him, I think just really going back to what his natural movement patterns were. We even looked at video back in high school when he had a very simple movement, like a very direct to the plate and right through the big part of the field. So he went, dove all the way back.
So you know what's interesting about that, Jamie? Sometimes we can't, sometimes athletes, I was going to say we, but I guess it applies to really anybody, but let's stick with it.
You play baseball at a high level. I'll let you say we. Come on.
Sometimes thank you, Jamie. Sometimes you cannot explain how you do it. You just do it. But when it comes to baseball, and now that I'm immersed in it as I'm trying to coach kids through this sport, there is so much out there with direction and instruction and here it is. Here's a new drill. Yeah, you see it all the time in hockey.
Oh, man, do I ever.
You see it all the time in hockey.
Just check out YouTube. You'll see 10 million guys that think they're skills coaches that are just doing nothing to help the kids.
Next thing you know, they're standing on boxes. There's a duck and a donkey involved. I don't know how they got there. New different batting stance. Got to have this, got to have that. $50 and you can do this too.
50?
How did you get here?
Yeah.
What did you do in high school? Going back to Jordan Walker, what did you do in high school? Okay, cool. That's what you did in high school. Now, there are certain physics that come with hitting. There are certain things that you have to do to hit the ball, right? So those are the things you can't really overlook. But the bottom line is sometimes you can't explain it. And therefore, you can't just instruct somebody, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you're going to be fine. It doesn't work that way in our minds. Mm-hmm. So for him to go back and look at how Jordan Walker got here and say, all right, cool, we're going to take this, we're going to take that, we're going to take this, and also we're going to work on your plate approach or whatever it may be.
Well, that's what he goes on to say here. In another quote from Chenoweth is, I like to categorize Jordan as a one-piece mover. When he loads and gathers, it's a direct move straight to the ball. He goes, that simplification has allowed him to stay committed to his approach, hunt the tunnel that he's looking for based off the game plan to that pitcher, to the pitcher that day.
Yeah.
So it's simple.
Yeah.
Just simple.
There is a, so I help out. I'm assistant coach for Madeline's softball team. And there's a young girl named Simone. She's a great player. Our families are all friends and stuff like that. And she was constantly swinging at high pitches. And it got to the point where it was like she couldn't lay off of them. And I looked at her, I'm like, Simone, you're a great low ball hitter. Anytime there was a low pitch, she would drive it, no issues. Mm-hmm. Anything high, if she did make contact with it, soft pop up, or she would, foul it off, or it wasn't pretty. And I said, hey, and she was trying to hit everything. I said, why don't you just look for a low ball pitch? It could be high. They could call it a strike. So what? Unless you have two strikes on you, you got to open things up a little bit. Just look, one pitch, one zone. And that's what I'll say to her when she's batting. One pitch, one zone. And she knows I'm going to just hit it low. That's all she's looking for. And she'll watch the high one go. She'll watch the outside go. But as soon as there's a low one, boom. And that's just simplifying things. Mm-hmm. As she gets a little older and the pitches start to move a lot more and things like that, she'll have to expand her game. But sometimes, Jamie, to your point, you just got to simplify it and go from there.
Yeah, and so it's fun. I just find it very fun and intriguing to find out that there's somebody who is lower ranked in this whole organization, yet that one person's simplification of things for an elite athlete has got him ticking right now the way he is. And so I just thought, I was like, you know what, like we've all played sports, and we've all certainly had jobs at this point in our lives. Who's that person in our lives that unlocked something? Because there's no doubt that we've been jammed up as professional athletes or as collegiate athletes or just the business world. Marshy, just getting through college and all those things. Like, we've all been jammed up. So who's somebody in your life that was a coach or a boss or a mentor that helped you out?
Carey?
For me, well, sports-wise, it was Kirby Wilson. I often talk about him. He was my running back coach in Pittsburgh. He taught me how to view the game differently. He almost taught it like I was a quarterback. Like before I started working with him, I'm just looking at the linebackers. Is he blitzing? Is he not? Is he dropping? Is he not? And when I started working with him, he would teach us, take a snapshot of the safeties. Look at where the safeties are. The safeties pretty much will unlock everything that is coming towards you. If that safety's walking down, somebody's probably blitzing. If he's not walking down to cover no man's land, like he's here for a reason. So understand that where all of the pieces may fall and how all of them are tied together. That definitely helped me understand. Okay, he's here. That means he's probably able to blitz, and now I can get that split second changes from thinking about it to actually getting there, and that's a split second that allows your quarterback to get the ball out of his hand, allows your quarterback to not get hit in the face and hit a hand on a helmet. All of the things that happen in a split second, when you have those additional, things that can earmark where you need to be and get there faster, it just allowed me to do that at a better pace than I had been prior to meeting him and working with him. So for me, he definitely unlocked a part of the game that made it much clearer for me to understand.
Yeah, for me, it was a coach named Glenn Murkowski. And I'll just be honest, had I not played for Glenn Murkowski, I probably would not have had an extended NHL career. And I was playing in Sudbury in the OHL, coming off a rookie year that was kind of whatever. I was 15, 16. There was no expectations, and I delivered, whatever I could. But coming into my second year, I was expected, like my brother had left, all the high-scoring defensemen, they had all left. They're gone now. So a lot of the weight was on me. And I had always been an offensive defenseman, so I didn't care. Just go. And I was good, and I was fast, and all these things. And I think I've told the story before. Mark says, hey, you ever introduce yourself to your goalie? I'm like, what? He goes, dude, he's like, you're a defenseman. He goes, I don't mind you carrying the puck. He goes, but here's the thing. He goes, when you have the puck, do whatever you want. That's what, when you don't have the puck, though, you're going to do what I need you to do.
Nice.
And I was like, okay. So then we broke it down. We started doing defensive zone coverage. Who needs to be the guy in the corner? Who needs to be the guy in front of the net? Where you need to be this way. Stick on puck. And then bigger guys, because I wasn't a huge guy then. Like, I wasn't big at all. Big dudes, he'd show me how to work the hips, like right in the hip flexor. Cross-check here. Guy has no power at that point. You can cross-check him, take the puck, And so he taught me how to play defense. And the reason I say that he afforded me an NHL career is because when I got to the NHL, I wasn't relied upon for my offensive abilities. All of a sudden, they wanted me to play defense. Had I not had the foundation from Glenn Murkowski on how to be a defenseman and how to play defense, I could have never made that transition into being a defensive defenseman / physical presence out there.
Yeah.
So he's the one, like, not that he unlocked it, but without him, I don't know where it would have went.
Yeah, that's amazing. Marsh?
I'll talk from a sports, my play-by-play, when I do play-by-play, when I was at Lindenwood, that's really when I got into that. Like, I did a little bit of that at North Dakota, but because I didn't have the enough experience, I wanted to go to school for a little bit longer. So Lindenwood had a great program when I was there, still do. Mike Wall was a guy that, in terms of just play-by-play, just like the little things, like making sure your listeners are, if it's being broadcasted, we did radio at the time, but making sure like they know the score, the time, just like little things like that when you're calling a game, maybe you forget to just remind people of things like that. When to talk, how much to talk, all these different things. And it's those little things that I still carry with me today when I'm doing games at Maryville. But it's, going back and watching, your previous broadcasts, like what little things can you ultimately do each time you go out there, whether it's sports or in my case, calling a game. How can I get better each and every time I'm doing it? So I give credit to him for, helping me in those 2 years I was at Lindenwood, that those things still remain with me today.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is amazing, too. You forget about it. The very, very, very little that I've done play-by-play, it's just how much you forget that people need the score. And you think you're giving it out all the time, but you're really not, because new people are coming in. And if you're not constantly giving that score, I know I get frustrated sometimes. I'll tune in.
Especially on radio.
Yes.
And like John Kelly, having worked with him, he told a story from his dad's time. Obviously a Hall of Fame broadcaster. He had a little hourglass. It was like a minute, and he'd flip it. And every time that hourglass went, he'd say, 2-2, Blue, second period.
It's a great idea.
And then he'd flip it over again.
So, it is. It's a great idea.
I mean, there's sometimes, in my mind, I'm like, man, am I giving this stuff out way too much? Like, almost every whistle, but...
You almost can't. You almost can't give it out too much.
It's programmed in me to give the score, give the time, and sort of reset the moment, right? Like,
I think it's great
if it's a power play, like build that up into, hey, even if it's like a 3-1 game and there's, it's a second period, go back to the last power play that they didn't score on and, just reset the moment and make sure everybody knows, like, hey, this is a big moment in the game, even though it's like midway through, the middle frame or something like that. So it's just like little things that you need to touch on in order to keep the the listener or the viewer engaged.
Yeah, absolutely. And you think about it from your listener experience, like sometimes I'll hop in a car and I'm like, what's the score?
Yeah,
what's the score? What is the score? Like, you get frustrated.
Too long.
Then they go to commercial and you're like, are you kidding me? I'll keep mine very brief because we got some breaking news here. My unlock, so to speak, was not a coach. He was actually a professor at Central. So being kind of in like the broadcast and cinematic arts fields, they offered like acting classes. I had no interest in acting. I'm like, well, getting up, speaking, in front of people or whatever. And I took a class, and it was like we had to do a commercial. We had to mimic what we saw in a commercial and do it. Yeah. And I'm like, that camera flipped on, and I was hacking up every other word. I was awful, right? And the professor is an older woman. She's been in movies and stuff like that before. She had a way about her, like just taught, like speaking, like, I want to know everything you have, like everything that you can teach me, right? And I was awful, and I'm like, I looked at her, I'm like, I can't. And she goes, okay. She put off the camera, and she goes, all right, that'll do for today, whatever. And I remember walking down the hallways at Central Michigan, and I'm like, I'm sorry, if I can get another chance. She goes, yeah, absolutely. She goes, hey, you ever take the importance out of it? I go, what do you mean? She goes, have you ever taken the importance out of it? And I'm like, it is important. She goes, yeah, but you already know that. So try to
relax a little bit.
Try to take the importance out of the situation. And I'm like, what the? And it clicked. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. It's not that damn important. I'll just do it. And it was boom. And then I see this sometimes in parenting. Like, all right, let me take the importance out of it. That gets me to relax and just be natural. We do have breaking news.
101 ESPN breaking news.
You got it in front of you, Jamie. Fire away.
The St. Louis Cardinals are promoting Blaze Jordan and optioning Nolan Gorman to AAA, per Derek Gould. Wow. Additionally, they have sent right-handed pitcher Hunter Dobbins to Memphis and recalled right-handed pitcher Chris Roycroft.
Whoa.
So there's that.
Well, let's get into it next on 101 ESPN. According to Derek Gould of the Post-Dispatch, the Cardinals made a big move today. Welcome to the show, Blaze Jordan. He's coming up. They've selected the contract. Cardinals have selected the contract of Blaze Jordan from AAA Memphis. Nolan Gorman is being optioned to Memphis. Hunter Dobbins also being optioned to Memphis. Chris Roycroft has been recalled from Memphis, so the Cardinals get a fresh arm up. And Ramon Urias has also been transferred to the 60-day IL. That was another move the Cardinals made today. We said that Nolan Gorman was out of options. Obviously, he's not. Marsh was talking about it before. He doesn't have, 4 years of service time, so he still had an additional option available. When I researched that earlier, it said he was out of options, so I apologize for giving misinformation.
Yeah, I looked this up a few weeks ago, and there had been conflicting articles just throughout, even going back to the offseason, talking about, okay, this is a make-or-break season for Nolan Gorman, and I read a few different articles, and the people who wrote them had conflicting things in terms of the options. So, Anthony, we'll give you a pass.
Well, thank you, Marsh, but still, we're about it. We're about stats and facts, and I gave out the wrong stats and facts.
Well, the fact is that Nolan Gorman is a Memphis Redbird.
Yes, he is. And Blaze Jordan is a St. Louis Cardinal. So, initial thoughts on Blaze Jordan being recalled and Nolan Gorman being sent down.
I can't say I'm shocked. Maybe a little bit because I thought, well, because past Cardinals behavior would have maybe been, we got so much committed to this guy and too soon to start Blaze Jordan. And he wasn't on the 40-man roster, I believe, correct?
No. So I think the subsequent move there was to send Ramon Urias to the 60-day IL.
So we'll see. They've got some time to figure this out. But I'm not surprised because Nolan Gorman has just been not good at all this year. And, Blaze Jordan, they moved him to third base, last night you said, Marshy, for a doubleheader or something?
Yeah, so last night he played third and first base, so...
So I don't know if he plays tonight. I mean, we'll find out with the lineup game.
Yeah.
We get to there. That could be fun. But you need the bat in your lineup. And it looks like Chaim Bloom and Ollie and everyone involved are just like, well, we're not sitting around here.
Yeah.
It's intriguing. I definitely thought that there would be no rush. You were just going to try to keep giving him those opportunities. But I guess it felt like, they've seen enough. And at some point, there is a point where you start to be detrimental to that player's progress. Like if he's continuously failing, and again, I think he's had one hit in his last 58 at bats. He's 0-58 of 0-57 for the month of June. He's struggling. Like he's not having any sort of success. You don't want that to worsen mentally. So maybe you give him a chance to go down, and hopefully he does. Same thing with Victor Scott. Both of those guys were struggling at the plate. Struggling, not producing, not having any success, not having anything that you could say, okay, that was a good approach, or that was a good at-bat. That was a good opportunity to build on. When you don't have enough of those, you got to hit the reset button. I thought that they would wait a little bit longer and give him some more opportunities, but I guess they felt like now was the time, and maybe they feel like Blaze Jordan is sufficient enough at third base to where you're not really taking a step backwards and you're on par with what you've already been getting.
What does this mean? So Chaim Bloom makes this move. He could have not made the move, and I think at least, we've talked about it. We would have understood because of the season that this is supposed to be. But what does this move signify?
It signifies what he said originally. If you go back to the offseason, he never shied away. He being Chaim Bloom never shied away from the fact that this was going to be a rebuild. Every move that they have made since Chaim Bloom has taken over has been, we need to figure out what the hell we have, and simultaneously adding to the minor league system, especially from a pitching standpoint. We need to jettison the guys that we can trade so we can open up spots. Every move has matched that. But what else did he say? He said we will be competitive within the realm of this rebuild. And we really haven't known what that meant. Maybe he didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
But he has said and maintains that we're here, we're trying to win games. Well, now you have a team that is clearly in the wild card mix, that is maybe they're overachieving. Either way, they are winning games. And I asked you guys on Monday, is Nolan Gorman's time coming? Because he has made moves that has signified that he's not going to wait around forever. And it's not like Nolan Gorman didn't have a pretty extended runway here. It's June 12th. Flag Day is Sunday, by the way, Carey.
Yeah.
Our guy Claves always talking about Flag Day.
Talks about it all the time.
So we're reaching a milestone, a mile marker in the season. And Chaim Bloom is telling you, listen, I'm serious about this team winning. Nolan Gorman is hitting under the Mendoza line. He's got one hit in the last, 3 weeks or whatever it was. It's not good enough. And this kid, Blaze Jordan, has hit at every level. He was drafted by the Red Sox in the third round of the 2020 draft. Chaim Bloom is well aware of what Blaze Jordan can do. He became famous as a teenager because he had just legendary raw power. And as a middle school and high school player, you can see videos of Blaze Jordan crushing 500-foot batting practice home runs. Went viral. Like, this kid can hit. But we questioned, when we kept getting that question, the last couple of weeks, did the Cardinals feel comfortable with him playing third base at the major league level? And clearly that answer became yes, or at least it got to the point where they're like, you know what, let's roll the dice, because what we have right now in Nolan Gorman just isn't cutting it. Good for them. Good for them. People wanted to see Jimmy Crooks come up. Jimmy Crooks eventually came up.
Yep.
People wanted to see Nelson Velasquez at some point, right? More so in spring training. He came up. And people have been begging to see Blaze Jordan.
There's one more they're waiting to see.
There's one more, Joshua Baez. You may have to wait a little bit.
You may.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And we've got a lineup.
Let's go.
Lineup is out. We're going to play the lineup game next. Is Blaze Jordan in this lineup? We'll get to it next on 101 ESPN. My wife, Chris, and I, we got 3 kids, and our vehicles get tested pretty frequently. They get tested pretty quickly. Backpacks, sports gear, grocery runs, weekend tournaments, trying to fit everybody comfortably, including, a little guy in Lincoln who's still in a child's car seat, right? It's one of the reasons that Kristen and I go with Auto Centers Nissan. We purchased a pre-owned Pathfinder from Auto Centers Nissan a couple of years ago, and we love it. It's a staple in our family. It's also why I'm currently driving a brand new Pathfinder from Auto Centers Nissan right now. The third row, game changer for our family. There's plenty of room for the kids, room for all their stuff. Still drives like a vehicle that you actually want to take on a road trip, as opposed to, way back in the day, all the options were, if you had a larger family, a minivan. That was it. The Pathfinder drives smooth. It's awesome. So if you're looking for something that can handle real life, this month is a great time to shop at Auto Centers Nissan. They've got over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in one location, right off I-55 in Herculaneum, Missouri. Maybe it's not a Pathfinder you're looking for, but Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Frontier models, all available with 0% APR for 60 months. You will find your next new or pre-owned ride at Auto Centers. The selection's outstanding. The deals are hot right now. Tell them Stalter sent you. Shop online today at AutoCentersNissan.com. It's Auto Centers Nissan, Herculaneum.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The big news of the day, Nolan Gorman has been optioned to Memphis along with Hunter Dobbins. Blaze Jordan. The Cardinals have selected the contract of Blaze Jordan from Memphis. He is now a St. Louis Cardinal. Ramon Urias has been transferred to the 60-day injured list. We have the lineup game coming up next. We'll see if Blaze Jordan is in the lineup. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Andrew Marsh, Anthony Stalter. Time to play a lineup game, and this one gets a lot more interesting, boys. Now that Blaze Jordan has been recalled from AAA Memphis, but it doesn't mean he's in the lineup.
Lead him off.
We remember where other guys have been called up before, and I don't think so, Jamie.
Lead him off.
He's excited. Jamie's excited.
Shortstop, Jamie.
We've heard exactly.
What are you doing?
We've heard other guys being called up, and then they're not in the lineup that night. But we'll see. Ready?
Well, he did play, both games yesterday, so he might get a day off. He might be a bat off the bench tonight.
Never know. Or let's find out. How about that? Show us, J.J. Weatherholt.
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Show us Ivan Herrera.
What's your favorite position?
Designated hitter.
That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you.
Well, guys, I don't think this is going to change at all. RHP on the bump. Show us that Burley.
He's not some magic star.
What? You're insane. He's a huge star at this specific sliver of time.
Show us Jordan Walker.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I'm just fixing something that's been bugging me.
Wait a minute. What have we here?
Show us Lars Nootbaar.
Captain, here.
What are we doing here? That's right.
On your left.
Mason Wynn?
Mm-hmm.
Show us Mason Wynn.
Shortstop. That's right. Now and forever. Forever and ever. Shortstop.
We aren't in the top 10.
Wait. This is bullshit. He's the best in the business.
Best arm in baseball.
All right.
Who's on the bump for the Cards?
Is it not Dustin May?
It's
Leahy.
Leahy, okay. So
What I said
Herrera's the
earlier
DH.
today.
Herrera's the DH, right?
Crooks is batting, probably batting 8th. You need a third baseman, Anthony,
I need a center field.
and you need a center fielder.
And if we
Church is
assume that
probably
Church is 9th,
center field,
And I would say that
Crooks
is gonna be
7th?
7?
I would say he's 8.
so you think this could be our Blaze
It's either
Jordan signing?
Fermin or Blaze.
I think it's going to be his Ferminator. This kid hasn't even. He's barely got his uniform in his hands. He's meeting people. He's learning. Like,
Okay.
huh?
See ball, hit ball.
Yeah.
Hit ball hard. One of my favorite stats.
If it was me, I'd say that it's too much in a 24-hour span. Get him from Memphis, get him here, get him acclimated, get him let him breathe. You tell the kid, hey, get some swings and whatever, blah blah. You could be a bat off the bench tonight, but just drink it in. That's my own opinion.
Throw him in the fire.
Okay. We got
Sink
one.
or swim, young fella.
1-1, Anthony.
It's your time. What the hell we bring you here for? We sent the other guy down.
It's a long-term vision. It's not a smash and grab.
We're not going to put the money in the bag, Kirk Cousins style is what I'm saying.
Well, that's been a long-term play, too.
But it was a smash and grab to begin. It just turned into a long-term deal. Like Blaze Jordan for the Cardinals.
All right, so either way, we're thinking this is the third baseman.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You guys want me to make the call?
Well, we both have our opinions.
What do you think?
Show us Blaze Jordan.
You are so wrong.
Damn it, man.
No faith in me. That feeling you have right now, you deserve every bit of it.
I was hopeful.
No. You got blinded.
Okay, well, why don't you do Fermin, and then we'll go from there.
We'll regroup.
No.
No. You said Ferminator here.
I just said it wouldn't be Blaze Jordan.
No, you said it would be Jose Fermin.
Let's go.
Go, Jamie.
I did not say that.
Jamie, go.
All right, well, whoever you think,
Roll the tape back.
No, who do you think it is?
Who do you think it
You
is?
call it out.
You call.
Okay, well, you guys get it wrong. Now you're coming to me.
We just said you choose.
I'm on the bench now. It's you. You're up.
We were wrong.
Show us Jimmy Crooks.
Who are you?
I'm nobody.
No. I know you. He was the kid the one I was telling you about. Remember? He's Jimmy's brother, the guy, the singer.
How you like them apples?
Why did you just say
Should
that
I just keep going?
initially?
I said it's not Blaze Jordan. And you guys said,
Why did you say this is Jimmy
Well,
Crooks?
say it's for me. No, it's not, because it's Jimmy Crooks.
You know what he's
who is
doing?
this?
I like that,
He's
dog.
gonna
He's
be
a
right.
hero. He's a hero biscuit
In his
right now.
own mind,
He's a hero
always.
biscuit. He's not on our team.
In his own
He's trying to
mind.
flex.
No,
Let me
you
say
guys
something.
tried to sewer me.
Go ahead.
You know what? So
No, you know what?
Take
Go
it
for
right
Finish
there.
it. Finish it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell us who's
No,
next.
I'm already finished. Trust
You
me.
know
The
who-
last
you-
one finished me off.
Go for it.
You know who's the rest of the lineup? Go ahead.
No, you guys go ahead.
Who do you think here,
You're not
Jamie?
going to bully me again.
Well, we have to have a vote. Who do you think is here in the
Try to
8 hole?
bully me all
Who
the
do you
time.
think is here in the 8 hole?
Yeah, what do you think?
You gotta have a vote.
What'd you call me?
The 8 hole, not the other word, which you are as well.
No, Anthony, you tell us what you think.
Who do you think, Anthony?
Yeah.
Blaze Jordan.
Who do you think, Jamie?
I don't think it's Blaze Jordan. Maybe it's the Ferminator.
Jose Fermin for me as well. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
I already did my thing.
I believe
I did
in
my time.
Jamie thinks it's Jose Fermin, so do I. Show us Jose Fermin.
Not great.
Told you.
Damn it, Jamie. See what you did? Thanks a lot,
It's
Jamie.
Anthony's fault.
Thanks, Jamie.
He let us do it.
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Jamie. Now it is your turn.
It's his show now. Now he all of a sudden.
It is your turn. Go
It's
for
your
it.
turn.
Pile of crap.
That's got to be that. Show us Blaze Jordan.
It was Johnny Hopkins.
I told you guys.
Sloan Ketter. And they were blazing that up every day.
Nice. Nice, Marsh. Good. In the lineup. All right. Show us Nathan Church.
Oh, now he's going to go.
I believe in the Church of Baseball.
Now.
I've tried all the major religions and most of the minor ones.
Oh, man.
You know, Jamie, one day you'll learn.
Doubt it.
Go ahead, Marsh. Run that thing.
All right, leading off, second baseman J.J. Weatherhold. Batting second, your DH, Yvonne Herrera. Batting third, first baseman Alec Burleson. Your cleanup hitter in right field, Jordan Walker. Batting fifth in left field, Lars Nootbaar. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Batting seventh in catching, Jimmy Crooks. Batting eighth, your third baseman, Blaze Jordan. And batting ninth in center field, Nathan Church.
Back. Stay fair! Stay fair!
Go Phil!
I don't believe what I just saw!
Home run!
All right, Marsh. What are the updated standings? We had some home runs.
We did. I am now the leader with 13. Anthony, you have 12. Jamie has 10. And Carey has 5. You guys can already write in pen who I'm taking.
Blaze Jordan.
Oh, of course. Marcy loves the storyline. I love it.
Anthony, you're up.
Jordan Walker.
Oh, man. Lars Nootbaar.
Well, give me Alec Burleson.
That's a good call.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Lineup game. By the way, why don't we take some mic drops? Scott Lee Heating Company mic drops via the 101 ESPN mobile app powered by Dobbs Star and Auto Centers. Take some mic drops from you on what you think of the Blaze Jordan transaction. Again, if you're just joining us, Blaze Jordan has been recalled. Nolan Gorman is optioned to Memphis. What are your thoughts? And we'll continue our conversation about Blaze Jordan. Now we know he's in the lineup. Next on 101 ESPN. Anthony Stalter back with you for Mosby Building Arts. It's funny how the smallest frustrations can become part of everyday life. The laundry room, maybe that's always cluttered, the lack of storage, the basement trips carrying heavy baskets, piles that seem to take over every available surface. And most homeowners don't think much about it until they realize they're dealing with the same frustrations over and over again, year after year. A laundry room makeover from Mosby Building Arts can change all of that. Better storage, better organization, more workspace, better accessibility, even relocating the laundry room to a more convenient part of the home. It's not about making laundry fun, because it's not always fun, right? But it's about making everyday life easier, more convenient. Right now, qualifying laundry room projects come with a free washer and dryer from Mosby Building Arts. You got to call before the end of the month, June 30th, 2026. But even if you call and have your project set up, it doesn't have to be finished by the end of June, just set up for the future, you get the free washer and dryer. So now is the best time to call Mosby Building Arts, get that laundry room project on the books with them, and again, you get a free washer and dryer. Or you can choose 5% off your project instead. So maybe you already have a washer and dryer that you're comfortable with. Maybe you purchased it within the last couple of years. You're good. You're set. No problem. Choose 5% off your entire laundry room project instead. Again, don't miss the limited time June offer. Offer ends June 30th. Visit callmosby.com or call 314-909-1800. Again, 314-909-1800. Mosby Building Arts, the right remodeling company.
Who do you think you are, telling me to leave a mic drop? I don't have anything to bitch and moan about. Now I do. Go Cards. Love you.
Anthony, I am listening to you, and it's 97 degrees outside. I'm mowing my effing lawn. You're calling me lazy? I had to leave a mic drop just to tell you to shut up, you butthead. Honestly, though, I love you guys. Thanks for having me on all the time, even though I don't know anything. I'm about as good as Anthony right now. Sorry, I just hurt people, Anthony.
That's our guy, Ed. Affectionately known as Bacon Wrap Wiener in the Snake Pit, our YouTube channel. Jerry was the first one. Yeah, well, listen, sometimes here's the truth. A little peek behind the curtain. Marsh was getting not frustrated, but he was a little peeved that people weren't leaving mic drops. And he told me before one of the breaks, he goes, "Hey, Anthony, just can you please tease this?" Because Marsh is a nice guy, right? Nice kid. He's like, "Hey, can you just please tease these mic drops again?" And I said, "Sure, man. You want me to insult people?" And he goes, "Do what you got to do." So that's what I did. I insulted you. And we got 2 mic drops out of it. So, hey.
We got more than 2.
Son of a bean. All right. Breaking news within the last 20 minutes. Blaze Jordan has been recalled from, well, it's not recalled, right?
His contract has been selected.
Thank you.
It's all weird.
Let's make sure we get the facts and stats correct. Yeah,
and then the options thing. And
right. Well, he's not recalled because he was never up.
He was never up, but he was still in your organization. Nobody else could call him up, so it's weird.
He'll make his debut tonight. He's going to bat 8th and play third base for your St. Louis Cardinals. So you've been begging to see Blaze Jordan for weeks now.
And begging not to see Nolan
Gorman. Because guess what? He's been optioned. He'll be playing for the Memphis Redbirds for a while. So Blaze Jordan is up. We just played the lineup game, and he is, again, hitting 8th and playing third base. Now, we did ask for your Scott Lee Heating Company mic drops when it comes to your thoughts on Blaze Jordan being called up. Here's JP.
Hey, guys, this is JP Maxwell from Rolla. I was actually talking about this. I've got a live sports show on the local ESPN station, ESPN 104.9 in Rolla, Missouri. I was talking about it just this last week, and I said, at this point, I'm over the Nolan Gorman experiment. We just need to make a change. I love how Chaim Bloom and this new regime are giving the young players an opportunity. No more of this, hey, you've been up here for 5 years, you haven't done anything, but we're just going to go ahead and just let you stick around for a while. No. Prove yourself. Now they're giving these young guys the opportunity, and to me, at this point, why not give Blaze Jordan the chance? I mean, if he proves himself, then you've got something. If not, then you can send him back down and let him go ahead and begin to work on his refinement. But Nolan Gorman is not working for us, and at this point, he's hurting his trade value more than he's helping it. I'm done with it. I like the move, and I'm hoping great things for this young kid because I really like the way this team is playing.
Yeah, well said. Well said, JP. Absolutely. Marsh had asked me in a break, he goes, "You think Mo would have done this?" And I said, absolutely not. I think he probably would have optioned Nolan Gorman, bring up somebody that can,
probably Thomas Sajaci.
Fill in, recall Thomas Sajaci, and then go, and then they would roll with Fermin.
Yeah.
Chaim Bloom, he might have the pulse of the fan base. And look, say what you want. You're trying to get people out to the games. I know the Cardinals have put a lot of effort into revamping the fan experience. They knew this was going to be a rebuild. They're tired of seeing the red seats all the time, and it's been that way for several years now. Chaim Bloom may have more of he might not be as tone deaf as the front office was in years past. Now, that's not to say that he's going to just do whatever the fans want, because as we all know, if you're going to do that, you're going to be sitting with the fans at some point. The famous quote, I forget who said it. I know Doug Armstrong repeated it not too long ago. But bottom line is he knows that fans want to see Blaze Jordan. Blaze Jordan clearly continues to hit at every level, and he must have done just enough to show them that he can play third base and then them feel comfortable about it, and he's up. So, no, I don't think that Mo would have made this move. And it's great to see Chaim Bloom, CD, play things a little bit more.
Fast and loose.
Yeah, he's not as risk averse as Mo was.
I think it's awesome, right? We've watched Nolan Gorman. We have all hoped that that power that he has would translate into more hits and more opportunities, and be that guy, that left-handed bat that can hit the ball over the wall. He hasn't done it this year. He hasn't done it in a while. So to make this move, I'm excited about it. I don't think this move happens in years past, But I do think that, you owe it to your team and to your fan base to put the best people on the field at all times, which is why they made the move of sending Victor Scott down, which is now why they made the move of sending Nolan Gorman down. You want to give guys an opportunity to see if they are able to handle the workload, see if they're able to handle the adjustments that need to be made on a day-to-day basis. You don't want to see guys fail, especially younger guys. But and this is, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the lineup, this is the first, Crooks is another young guy that they brought up. But those two guys, giving them an opportunity and see where they fare, in this time span that they have to play. If they do well, they stay. If they don't, maybe you send them back down, and hopefully in that time some of those other guys have fixed or corrected some of the issues that they've had, and they might get another opportunity.
Right.
Do you think Chaim Bloom is just more in touch with the minor league system? Do you think he's more in touch with what they have in their, because he knew exactly, he brought him here from Boston. Yeah. Now he went right into the minor leagues. He knows quickly. And because he's been working under John Mozeliak, and his number one priority was fix the minor league system, all of our systems, period, dot. And so maybe he just knows, Blaze Jordan is ready. It's not too soon. Let's bring him up. Jimmy Crooks is ready.
Yeah, same idea, too. He also may say, you know what, I'm not quite sure, but I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to see it, and this isn't we can't keep he doesn't have the attack. I know he traded for Blaze Jordan. He drafted him in Boston, or at least was part of the contingency in Boston that drafted him, right? But he's not emotionally tied to all these players in the minor leagues. He didn't select them. So you step in and you're like, okay, let me get eyes on this. Let me see what I think. I didn't draft this kid. I didn't stake my future to him. I'm going to see what these guys can do. And if you're hitting 196 or 194 with one hit over the last 3 weeks, you're going to have to go down.
Yeah.
And I'll have a guy come up. So maybe he's not as emotionally tied. But I do like what you're saying. Because he did, you're right. He went down in the minors and he spent a lot of time down there.
He just stays on top of it more.
Maybe.
Not that Mo got complacent. I'm not saying that at all. But Mo is in the majors for so long that there was probably a gap there between what he was viewing with his own eyeballs as opposed to what he was just kind of hearing through the grapevine.
Yeah, or getting the advanced scouting reports and things like that and making a decision that way.
And I do think that because the Cardinals are playing so well as a group, it also affords Chaim Bloom to do this. Because, Gorman was not hitting, you said, the one hit in forever. So if Blaze Jordan comes up and he goes 0 for 3, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? We had nothing in that slot anyways. So let's see what he's got. We're winning games. We're putting up 20, 22 runs each series.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
We always talk about the trade deadline, and I don't believe the Cardinals will be buyers by any means at the trade deadline, but it does feel like bringing these young guys up feels like the addition to this team to make them better. It just automatically bringing him up. Everyone's like, oh my God, the team's better.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Right. Well, when a guy's hitting 194, then
same thing with Victor Scott when Nathan Church came back, and then
that was my thought. I'm like, hey, if Church can just be an average player, just be an average hitter, they are significantly better because Victor Scott was unfortunately offensively just dreadful. All right, exciting times here. Do we have a Gauntlet contestant, Marsh?
I reached out to Charlie, and we'll see if Charlie will play in the Gauntlet.
Yeah, we'll find out next here on 101 ESPN.
It's tease.
USA fans, this one is for you. FanDuel is dropping a massive USA Super Boost for the matchup against Paraguay, and it should be outstanding. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Right now, all customers can win up to $25 if the USA has plus one shot. Yeah, it's not a typo. Just one shot gets it done. That's one of the biggest boosts yet, and all you need is one moment from the U.S. to cash in. Back to the USA and get in on the Super Boost before kickoff. All you have to do is visit FanDuel. FanDuel.com/local to get started now. That's FanDuel.com/local to get started only on FanDuel. Must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Opt-in required. Must wagered in designated offer market. Max wager $25. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Warriors, 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the Gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
Time for the Gauntlet here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN 405. Your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler, with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter, and we welcome Charlie into the program. What's up, Charlie?
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
How's your Friday going, Charlie?
I cannot complain. Love the weather.
Good man.
Not doing much this afternoon, just relaxing.
Nice.
Tell you what, Charlie, you deserve it, okay?
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like to take on Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, or me in round 1?
I will take on... Let's you and me play, Anthony.
Wow, the suspense killed me for a second. Holy smokes.
Long pause.
All right. Charlie, good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right, Anthony, get the hell out of here.
All right.
All right, Charlie, Anthony's on his way to the cone of silence, which means it's time for you to tell Marshy to spin that wheel, please.
Marshy, spin that wheel, please.
All right, buddy. I got to ask you, do you have a preference here against my guy, Anthony?
Against Anthony, probably baseball.
Okay. How do you feel about random?
Better than hockey.
All right, well, random it is, bud. Random it is. You'll get 4 questions here. I don't know what the hell they'll be, but each one is worth 2 points. If you use the options, they become worth 1 point. Obviously, a wrong answer is 0 points. And if you're tied after 4 questions, we'll go to a walk-off, and we will get a winner here today. Charlie, are you ready?
I'm ready. Thanks.
All right, buddy, here we go. Question number 1. What year was the first iPhone released?
Wow. 2007.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Question number 2. You may have recently learned that Taylor Swift is the most streamed female artist of all time on Spotify. Who is the most streamed male artist of all time?
Are you saying strained?
Streamed.
Streamed, like streaming
services.
Streaming music.
Oh. Options, please.
Is it Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, or Bruno Mars?
I think I'll go Bad Bunny.
Final answer?
Yeah, final, sorry.
All right, Bad Bunny it is.
Question number 3. This popular candy was originally named Fruit Chews. Name that candy.
Fruit juice?
Fruit Chews. CHEWS.
Oh, options, please.
Options are Sour Patch Kids, Starburst, or Jolly Rancher.
You can't chew Jolly Ranchers. What was the second one?
Starburst.
I'll do Starburst. Final answer.
All right. Final question here. This famous director brought us Get Out, Us, and Nope, all within 6 years. Name that director. So those are all movies. Get Out, Us, Nope.
Yep. Jordan Peele. Final answer.
All right.
That's pretty good.
I love it.
I wasn't expecting that one, Random.
There you go. All right. Anthony's back in here, making his way over to his spot. Going to plug his ears in. Anthony, how's the code of silence on a Friday?
I was chatting with my guy, Mike Ryder.
Yeah?
Asked him what his plans were, and he's going to watch the U.S. take on Paraguay tonight, the World Cup.
USA. Jamie.
USA. USA. USA.
Is he watching at home or at a local establishment?
He did not get into that, but knowing Mike Ryder, he'll be working, and he'll be at home.
Yeah. I think he'll watch it out somewhere. Because after a long week of working, Mike, screw that. Probably going to watch it at home. What?
I don't know.
All right, Anthony, your category. Random.
I don't want to play.
Final answer.
I just don't. I don't want to play.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Pack a lunch.
I'll just go right to the cone of silence. Charlie,
right.
Congrats. We'll have you back on Monday.
Thanks, man.
I don't feel like random.
I don't like your attitude.
I don't feel like random.
You got to something more than usual right now.
I always say something stupid, and then I get a T-shirt about it.
Brazil.
Exactly.
You got to fix your attitude before you start this.
I don't want to play.
Okay, you know what then? Are you conceding?
No, of course not.
All right, let's
That's
go.
fine. You're a quitter, you know? I got to know.
I'm never a quitter. Go ahead. What's the first question?
Are you ready or not?
I'm ready. I
He's
was born
he's
ready.
almost in tears.
I was born ready. Ready to rock.
Question 1, Anthony.
Stinks.
What year was the first iPhone released?
First iPhone was released, of course. I got an idea, a roundabout idea, but let's narrow this what down. What's the options?
2006, 2007, 2008.
I was going to say a little earlier, so I'm glad I figured it was 2000s. 2006, 2007, 2008. Let's go 2007. Final answer.
Question number 2. You may have recently learned that Taylor Swift is the most streamed female artist of all time on Spotify. Who is the most streamed male artist of all time?
Of all time? First person that comes to mind would probably be Michael. But let's see. Let's get the options just to make sure I'm not leaving anybody that's obvious.
Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, we know, is the most downloaded male, but is he all of all time? So you got the Biebs, you got the Bun Man, and you've got Bruno Mars. Why don't we go with the Biebs? Final answer.
The Bun Man. All right, question number 3. This popular candy was originally named Fruit Chews. Name that candy.
Fruit Chews. I feel like I'm doing terribly, so why don't we go shot in the dark, Starburst. Final answer. Starburst is my answer.
All right, Anthony. Final question. This famous director brought us Get Out, Us, and Nope, all within 6 years. Name that director.
I'm pretty sure that's Justin Peele of Key and Peele. Is that his first name, Justin Peele? I'm 99% sure. Justin Peele. Oh, is that his first name? Shoot. Oh, man. Falcons also had a Justin Peele. Am I confusing the two? I'm going to regret this. Justin Peele, final answer. I'm not even going to look at you guys.
All right, let's start with question 2. You may have recently learned Taylor Swift is the most streamed female artist of all time on Spotify. Who is the most streamed male artist of all time? Our guy Charlie took the options and said the Bun Man. Bad Bunny.
I almost went with the Bun Man because he's like the outlier.
And Anthony went with the Biebs. Carey, answer is...
It's the Bun Man,
the
Bad Bunny.
Bun Man. Carey, I should have went... that was the one that didn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I should have followed my instincts on that.
Let's go. Question 1. What year was the first iPhone released? Anthony said 2007. Charlie said 2007. Answer is...
2007.
2007.
Way to go, Charlie.
But Charlie did not need the option.
Even better. Nice job.
This man is already conceded.
Question 3. This popular candy was originally named Fruit Chews. Name that candy. Charlie said Starburst. Anthony said Starburst. Answer is...
It's Starburst.
Starburst. But Anthony did not need the option. So here we are, sitting at 4-3. Final question. This famous director brought us Get Out, Us, and Nope, all within 6 years. Name that director. Charlie said Jordan Peele.
Oh! Justin Peele did play for the Falcons.
Anthony said Justin Peele. Marshy.
Nice job, Charlie.
It is Jordan Peele.
Charlie.
You have chosen wisely.
He's already over in the
I'll just go ahead and punish myself now.
Charlie, good job, buddy.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Good job, Charlie. Appreciate it.
All right, Charlie, we'll see you.
Nice work, Charlie.
See you Monday. Anthony won't be here all next week.
I know.
So, kind of works out. You'll have Marshy, myself,
I'm
or
suspending
Carey
myself, guys.
for an entire week. All right, Charlie, have a great weekend, buddy.
That's
You
why
too.
you chose
Thank you, guys.
me. Nice
Thank
job.
you. Thank
Good
you.
job, Charlie. Justin,
You said it.
I said it.
I know you did.
Justin Peele's a Falcon. He's a former Falcon
Dude.
player, and I thought I was confusing the two.
When you said Peel, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
man,
He's right on spot. Okay.
we got one here.
Yeah.
Like, we're in one.
Now I probably lose anyways. All right? Did
You
he
would've
use the
lost
options?
anyways.
Yeah. You'd have lost 6-5.
You
Okay.
lost 6
all
to
right.
5.
Yeah.
But had you went with the bun man like you wanted to,
Yeah.
we'd had a walk off.
Ah, dang. I didn't even look at. I didn't even look at you guys.
You should have just said Peel.
No, I don't think you would have gave.
I would have gave it to him.
No.
If he said Peel.
No. It could be Tim Peel, NHL referee. You just don't know.
Could be Justin Peele, former Falcon tight end.
Oh, Peelsy.
Yeah, old Peelsy.
Yeah.
I had a bad feeling about that one. Guys, take care of it next week, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Good job, Anthony.
No, I don't give me any credit for losing. What do we want to do here, boys? Do we have more mic drops, Marsh, on the situation, Blaze Jordan situation?
I can take a look, Anthony.
You feel good about it?
I can absolutely refresh this mic drop.
Let's just talk about something.
Yeah, we'll talk about sports next.
Oh, we got some more mic drops. They're coming in, Anthony, after
Beautiful.
you criticized everybody.
Good. Well, that's why I did it. I'm already in the penalty box. I'll continue to be on the penalty box, and we'll dive back into your thoughts on Blaze Jordan coming up and playing tonight for the Cardinals. Nolan Gorman, option down in Memphis. We'll get into it next on 101 ESPN.
All right, if you like me, then you like good beer. And nobody brews better beer than my friends over at Urban Chestnut. It is a local brewery, so they know exactly what you're looking for in your beer. Let's talk about the Zwickau Light first. It's a light beer with only 95 calories, 3.7 carbs. Crisp, clean, refreshing. It's basically a take-it-anywhere kind of beer. And if you do drink light beer and you haven't tried Zwickau Light, your light beer probably tastes watery, watered down. That's what I hear from a lot of people. One sip of Zwickau Light and it tastes like beer. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. Anybody who takes a sip is converted immediately. They ask me immediately where they can find it. You can find it anywhere, all over the place, including Dirt Cheap. They're carrying all the Urban Chestnut goodies over there. But wait, Urban Chestnut's not done. They have a new hazy IPA that has hit the market. It is called Squirrel Works. It is awesome. It's a smooth, hazy IPA that delivers bright tropical notes and an easy, juicy finish. You're going to love it. Even if you're not an IPA drinker, this right here, the Squirrel Works, will convert you immediately. So get out there, check these out. It's the weekend. Why not buy them both? Have a great time with your friends and family and enjoy some of Urban Chestnut's products. For more information, visit urbanchestnut.com. Again, that's urbanchestnut.com.
You know, I'm very happy to see Blaze Jordan get called up, but I really want to know why Hunter Dobbins was sent down. I don't think he did anything to deserve to be sent down.
So it was Sam who left us a mic drop, a Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop. Yeah, that one's actually pretty easy to answer. No, he didn't do anything wrong, but he's also not a fresh arm. And don't forget, he's joining a starting rotation now. That would mean it's a 6-man starting rotation. So you do not have another pitcher out of your bullpen. So it is merely he goes down. He wasn't going to be throwing over the next couple of days anyways. You bring up a fresh arm in Roycroft, and now you have somebody out of the pen that can aid your bullpen, whereas Hunter Dobbins, you just be using a spot for somebody who's not pitching.
Yeah.
Because you got a 6-man rotation.
What's the rule? He's got to be down for, 15 days now before you can bring him back?
And I guarantee you, as soon as that's up, he'll be back up.
Yeah, I just think it's just weird sometimes, the messaging, because Ollie and them are talking about, no, he's here. He's in the rotation,
Right.
He's in the rotation until he's not.
Look, every team, every smart team uses the minor league shuttle to perfection.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are notorious for it. They do a great job of circumventing how they can use the IL, the options that they have for players. They do a great job of it. Chaim Bloom's just playing the game too. So I wouldn't read too much into Hunter Dobbins going down as some sort of demotion.
No,
It's
I
not.
don't view it that way.
But and Sam, I'm sure other people were thinking that too. Again, I wouldn't look too far into that. So again, we're looking for some Scott Lee Heating Company mic drops. I know we also have one on Vic, and maybe Vic's talking about Blaze Jordan.
I guess this is an okay move. Obviously Gorman was sucking hitting, but it just sounds like you guys and the fans, especially the Sheep fans, are just liking the shirtless guys out in the outfield and things like that. But if this guy can't catch the ball, he won't do us any good. So hopefully he can catch the ball and stuff like that. I've never been a fan of the whole rebuild in the first place, regardless of what their record is now. I would have just kept not doing the same thing, but trying to, spend the money on where they needed to go to get to this record or above. But I'm happy that Walker finally has proven himself. Hopefully this isn't a one-off, and see where the rest of the year takes us. But if this kid fails, then where do the Cardinals go next?
Right back to Gorman, who is failing? I don't know. Vic seems depressed today.
It might be. You didn't get his last name. He might be Vic Gorman.
I don't know. But he's not happy with the rebuild. You're first place in the wild card right now. You're second place in your division. You're way better than anybody thought you were going to be. And as far as the shirtless guys out in the bleachers, I don't really care about that. I think it's great that there's actually an atmosphere at Busch Stadium.
I'm struggling.
I'm struggling to see the problem with Blaze Jordan coming up for a look.
Well, I'm also struggling to see the problem of any sort of energy being created at Busch Stadium. It was a morgue the last 3 years.
It was bad, yeah.
It was an absolute morgue. And people are stealing stuff, right, Marsh?
Yeah, someone stole my Adam Wainwright puzzle.
Yeah, I'm not going back to that world where my man Andrew Marsh can't go to a game and not get his Adam Wainwright puzzle stolen. Okay? So if the guys want to go tarps off down there, create a little energy, I'm good with it. Did he say he would spend the money?
Yeah, I don't
to get the same record? Did I hear that right? I don't want to misquote him.
Yeah, so it was something along the lines of not do a rebuild, but not do what they've been doing, but spend the money to get to the same record that they're at right now.
Okay, so I did hear that right.
Way better right now?
But you know what happened? Last year, they were at the same record, and then it didn't work.
Right.
Yeah, but we're not the predictor of the future. Certainly, hindsight is a wonderful tool.
That one confused me.
He just seemed angry or just sad.
Well, he started off with, did he call everybody sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's sheep.
The sheep who are following the shirts off
who's the
guys.
shepherd, though? If we're the sheep, who's the shepherd?
Vic, probably.
It's not the shirts off guys.
No.
Is it?
I don't think so.
I follow those guys to a party, maybe, but
sure.
you know.
Hey, you know what, Vic? We appreciate the mic drop.
Yeah.
Kerry?
I mean, Vic is probably a wonderful guy. I didn't particularly agree with that take. And I'll just leave it at that.
I wonder how many fans.
I was taught.
The hell is that crap?
If you don't have anything nice to say,
I've seen your eyeballs cross before.
Give me that
I've seen you almost break that keyboard responding to people that you disagree with.
Typing on that thing like the keyboard owed him money.
Seriously.
Hey, man. I didn't agree with Vic, and he's entitled to his opinion.
You been going to that anger management class?
You know it.
Yeah, I took the same one.
I saw you when I was leaving the other day.
Results vary.
I wonder how many fans out there actually have the same thought process as Vic.
None.
Like watching this team, what they're doing right now, and being like, you know what?
Screw this.
I don't like it. I don't like the rebuild.
What? I hate this winning
build.
Who gets mad at the Tarp South crew? Like, what did they do?
What did they do?
What the hell did they do? The team is winning. Jordan Walker is having a hell of a season. Nolan Gorman was stinking. He wasn't playing particularly well. You bring up Blaze Gordon. It's not Blaze Jordan. It's not like Nolan Gorman was Nolan Arenado at third base to begin with. Like, yeah, I don't think. I don't know, man. Vic, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, sir, and you get out in the sun, man. It's a beautiful weekend. I'm sure it's going to be nice outside. Enjoy the weather. If you have kids or grandkids, enjoy those little tykes, you know. Watch some Cardinal baseball, man. It's fun. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
8 games above 500. This is crap.
Jamie, hey, well, you don't know ball.
I would have spent more to get there.
You guys are being mean, man. Keep it classy, fellas.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who's being mean?
Keep it classy. Everyone on the text line is being extremely mean.
Oh, you look right
they're talking to us.
Yeah, you look right at Marshy. Poor Marshy.
He did look right at me and said,
Marshy, I wasn't
keep
looking
it
at
classy.
You. Keep it classy.
Keep it classy.
I was looking at Ant through the YouTube channel, staring right at him.
Who? Yeah, man.
Anthony.
I'm giving you a thumbs up. You'll see it in 30 seconds.
All right.
All right. When we get to our Sports Six-Pack, Part 1.
I'm sure people have a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine.
They got a lot of things they've said on this text line.
No doubt.
Well, they're not wrong.
314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. You got any questions for us, send it there. And we'll answer them next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. Nolan Gorman and Hunter Dobbins have been optioned to Memphis. Ramon Urias has been transferred to the 60-day injured list. And Blaze Jordan will make his Cardinals debut tonight. He'll play third base, and he will bat eighth in the lineup. We played the lineup game earlier today. We've been taking your mic drops. If you missed anything from today's show, any conversation, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page, and you'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Cardinals and Twins, 7:10. First pitch tonight from Target Field. Coming up next, we have part one of our Sports Six Pack, so get your questions into the Air Comfort Service text line, 314-399-9646. We'll answer your questions next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, time for the Sports Six-Pack here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN, 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. So you got any questions for us, send it there, and Marshall will read it off like this.
Question number one.
From the 314, is this the last we've seen of Ramon Urias?
Ooh. Maybe. He was transferred to the 60-day IL. Maybe, unless he fills in down the road, it's just kind of a bench spot when the rosters expand maybe in August, but I don't know. It doesn't look good for Ramon Urias. I didn't mind the pickup. I didn't. He's a veteran player, knows the division, haven't played in Milwaukee for a number of years, but ultimately couldn't stay healthy, and hopefully Blaze Jordan's the guy now at third base.
Yeah, hopefully it works out that way. As far as Urias is concerned, I thought it was a savvy move by management. You get a veteran player that you can depend upon. Don't expect too much offensively. He has won a Gold Glove in the past, so you're banking on hopefully getting good defense out of him. Mm-hmm. He's been injured most of the year, so that hasn't worked out the way you want. Hopefully that, moving forward, is Blaze Jordan.
The more I think about it, though, if he does not get injured, that means Nolan Gorman probably doesn't have as many at-bats, which means you don't get to this point. They probably hold on to him a little bit longer at the big league club before sending him down. So, in a way...
It's the butterfly effect, Marcy.
It is, yeah. It's
Ramon
the butterfly
Urias
effect.
did us a favor.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Thank God for Ramon is what Marshy's saying.
Statue coming soon.
If it wasn't for Ramon, if statue coming soon. Courtesy of Blaze Jordan. If it wasn't for you getting injured, brother, they never got to see how poorly Nolan Gorman was playing, and I'd still be in Memphis.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
You send him a gift at Christmas time. Christmas card.
Thank you for a second.
Thank you card.
Question number two.
All right, the never-ending wipe wants to know, even if Nolan Gorman gets hot in AAA, would it be enough to give him another shot with the Cardinals? Can you really trust it?
Depends for me how hot he gets down there. If he's starting to smoke the ball on a nightly basis and he's clearly too good to be at that level, I don't know if you bring him up and give him a shot at third base again, if you bring him up and give him the bat off the bench / DH role, or you, at that point, you send out an email to the other team saying, hey, man, Nolan Gorman's available. See what you get for him. Or you throw him in a package at the deadline. But again, it's going to depend, for me anyways, it depends on, define hot as far as like how he's hitting. If he's just dominant down there, then I don't think leaving him there is ultimately the play. Do I think bringing him back to the major leagues for your team is the play? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he's part of a bigger trade.
Agreed. Well said.
Question number three.
From Intimidator75, I'm rooting against the Knicks simply because of the fans. Do you think most people really hate the Knicks as a team or because of the fans, as I do? I find the fans really arrogant.
Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's the national scene that gets exposed, right? And when the Red Sox, and we hate this being in St. Louis, but in the Red Sox in 2004, the national thought was like, oh, look at them, finally, right? So everybody kind of hopped on board. People were tired. People were long tired of the evil empire. So when the Red Sox beat them, it was kind of an easy team to root for. By 2007, they became a nation, and the Boston fan base became easily the most annoying in all of sports in ever, Bob. And I will never root for anything Boston. It's just annoying. And I like the Celtics. I do. Jason Tatum's there, Celtics come, but Boston in general, I hope they don't win another damn thing ever, Bob.
Wow.
Blues in 2019. Easy team to root for. Team had never won. Fun story. All good. The Knicks and their fans, it's still a big city, despite the fact they haven't had a lot of success, and they're acting like children. Or frat, like a frat party. So, go Spurs.
Go Spurs, go.
Even though the series is over. No way Knicks blow this. Ever.
That's ridiculous, man. I can see people not rooting for the Knicks because they're fans. Those people that are doing the things that they're doing, throwing stuff at players, ripping fans' jerseys off for just wearing their jersey.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't imagine being a Spurs fan or any team's fan going to an opposing team. Yeah, say you got your son with you, like your kid with you, like, or hell, just you by yourself. I seen people getting their hair lit on fire, and the young lady was
that
crying.
was crazy.
Like, you don't understand the trauma that comes along with that, what you did to that person.
Right.
That person may not ever want to be in big crowds ever again because of that incident of getting their hair set on fire. You should be punched in your face.
Yep.
Like, multiple times, repeatedly.
Yes.
Until you can no longer do dumb things, until the whatever shifts in your brain that allows the dumb things to stop. I think it's ridiculous. This has nothing to do with the Knicks, the basketball team, or the organization, or anyone associated with the New York Knicks. These are just idiotic fans doing idiotic things.
Agreed.
Yeah, and people shouldn't be rewarded for that dumb behavior.
Man,
that dumb behavior is going to happen whether that team wins or loses.
That ain't got nothing to do with the players.
For sure.
Unfortunately, right? Like, it's brutal because if they lose, they'll have a reason to be angry. If they win, they have a reason to be destructive because they're like out of their minds, like happy. It's just, I don't know how you fix it. I just don't.
Yeah, I remember one fan base when they won the Stanley Cup, like burned down the entire city. Now, that was in a documentary called Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah.
That's because he had like auto replied yes to every single thing.
Yeah, be careful.
He stopped answering them. He just hit the auto reply on his email.
Yeah, be careful when you do that.
Everything that was sent, he was like, yes, and it caused chaos.
Right, it certainly did.
It was chaotic.
Sabres won the Stanley Cup. That's crazy.
It saved them some time.
Yeah,
but it was
caused some problems long term. Yeah, and you never want to cut corners. All right, let's continue our Sports Six Pack. Part 2 is coming up next. Keep those questions rolling into the Air Comfort Service text line at 314-399-9646. Again, we'll continue our Sports Six Pack next.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Let's continue our sports six-pack here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter, Andrew Marsh with question 4.
Question number 4.
All right, we get a question from the 636. What event this weekend is the Fast Lane most excited for? Is it the World Cup, the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Final, or the UFC White House? Please answer with your heart, Anthony, as I know.
World Cup.
You're the soccer expert.
Are you kidding me? It's the World Cup.
What game in particular?
The United States versus
apart
Paraguay.
from that one.
Oh, well, Mexico.
Who they matching up against?
They just
I
play?
think they just played.
They just played. Yeah, I'm looking forward to their second match.
Yeah, when's that?
Against who?
Oh, they're playing the one squad.
Well, you know, that team in their pool.
Okay, fine. If you guys are going to make fun of me, fine. Brazil versus Morocco.
Who's your favorite player?
On Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be that one guy. You know who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that guy. Pele.
Yeah. No, it's not Pele. Come on, man. It's Neymar. Come on. Neymar.
Neymar.
Is that Nemo's brother?
It's Neymar. Any other questions? Jerk bags?
I'm excited for the NBA Finals game tonight.
It's tomorrow, Marsh. And you
that's
know
right.
Should be tonight.
Well, what about the Cardinals this weekend? We got Blaze Jordan just got called up. How come they're not on this list?
I don't know.
He's not.
Maybe not a baseball fan.
Okay. I missed it.
I was gonna say he's not a baseball fan.
Oh, wow.
Brazil has a guy with just one name.
They got a bunch of guys.
Rafinha.
Neymar's got one name, too. It's just Neymar.
That's interesting. There's a bunch of guys. You're right. They got a bunch of guys on here with one name.
Yeah.
Those guys must be good.
Yeah.
You got one name.
You got one name.
Yeah.
Like one name.
Yeah.
If you got one name, you can ball.
Yeah.
They don't even have to have your last name. Well, what's his last name? You don't need it.
They don't need it.
You know who it is when you get there.
You know who I am.
AC.
This is AC.
Yeah. Yep.
You know who I am.
Like Barry.
I don't know about that one.
Barry. Yeah, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm excited to watch the NBA Finals and hopefully watch the New York Knicks close out the San Antonio Spurs. Something they could not do, I don't know, 30 years ago? How many years has it been?
Was it 99?
It was 99.
Yeah. 26 years?
It was 1999. You know what movie came out in 99, Marsh?
I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of movies.
One of your favorites.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Well, it's not School of Rock, because that was in early 2000. I mean, it's got to be Big Daddy.
It was Big Daddy. Came out like right around that time. Do you know why I know that? So I saw that movie right after the Spurs clinched.
Did you?
Yep.
Wow.
That's a good memory, man.
Who'd you see that movie with?
Don't worry about it, James.
Where'd you watch the game at?
Happily married now.
Hooters?
No. Come on. No. Watch it at home. Yeah.
What a great film that is. Super underrated in my opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm excited to watch the Cardinals tonight.
Oh,
you're not?
Of course I am.
Okay, well, why'd you look at me like that?
Well, because he just like threw it in at the end. Like, oh yeah, by the way, the Cardinals. Should have led.
I am very excited to watch these Redbirds tonight.
Well, Anthony, you're going to be busy watching a different match. I mean,
I'll watch both.
Yeah, Paraguay taking on USA.
I get nervous watching the Team USA, so what I'll probably do is have that one like.
Anthony, you got to believe.
Don't they have like a World Cup like red zone? Like every time they get close to the net, it clicks over.
Oh, I'm sure. Clicks over every 1 hour.
Every hour? Come on, man. They get close. They get more than one shot on goal.
No, you're right.
Per half.
You right.
How many shots on goal you predicting for the USA tonight?
2.5.
That's it.
That's all I'll need.
I can't.
They did structure it where like it's one game at a time on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a need for a red zone.
Like I said, I get nervous watching it. So
it's actually called it wouldn't be red zone, of course. It's a different sport.
It's called fever pitch.
That's baseball.
No, they play on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's documentary.
Red hot.
See, Anthony,
terrible
here we
documentary, actually.
go. You got shots on target.
How many we got? What's the over/under, Carey?
Well, the over
3.5.
So 7 or more shots on target is minus 250. Now,
Okay, so we'll see at least 8.
I don't know if this is for both teams or if it's just one team.
Oh, come on.
I'm dead serious. I don't know.
I'm sure it's for one team.
Yeah, are you sure?
No.
These are the best players in the world. This isn't.
Yeah.
It's not.
Marsh, here's the thing. I get real nervous because they get running up and down that pitch, and they get running up and down that pitch, and they go back, and they go it is exhilarating. So I usually have to go back and watch the replays. I can't watch it live. I'll start throwing up.
I do think this is. I think this is combined shots. On target. I think it's combined. I'm not joking.
Anthony,
We're having a hard time figuring it out.
I do think it is.
Has to be if there's no team.
There's no team listed by it.
You more of a condensed game guy, condensed version when you go back and watch.
Oh yeah. Because I just can't. Again, I can't take a full match live.
Well, that's a lot of time.
You just want the highlights. You don't want to see guys running up and down.
No. I
definitely wants
get
to see that.
I get nervous watching it. That's what I'm saying, Carey.
Oh.
I get nervous.
So you just want to see when they actually shoot this shot on target.
Oh no. There's much more to the game than that.
Like what?
You got all kinds of stuff, man. You got positioning,
Passing,
you got passing,
headers,
footers,
corner shots.
you got red cards, yellow cards, green cards. It's fun.
I don't think you guys gonna be watching too much USA Paraguay.
Maybe not.
This is why Europeans think we're a joke. This is the biggest tournament in the world.
Maybe we think your sport's a joke.
You guys, man. You guys are hard to please, man.
I need a reset.
You guys want another question?
Sure.
Question number 5.
Guys, I'll suspend myself next week.
You're gone after that one. You weren't even trying.
Nope.
All right. From the 618, if the Cardinals are still in a playoff spot at the trade deadline, where could the Cardinals upgrade without putting the future at risk?
That's next and the biggest question of the day here on 101 ESPN.
time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy Siding.
501, your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Carey Davis and Jamie Rivers from Anthony Stalter. All right, Marsh, go ahead. Rehash the biggest question of the day.
All right, the Frito man.
What's up, Frito man?
What's up? Texted in, if the Cardinals are still in a playoff spot at the trade deadline, where could the Cardinals upgrade without putting the future at risk?
Bullpen.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's a good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Show us bullpen. Yeah, that's the bullpen. Teams that are out of it are looking to sell bullpen pieces, and if those guys are on expiring contracts, they shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. Therefore, you're not giving up the future to add. It's the easiest and most widely available position at the trade deadline. So bullpen, absolutely. Going to be a hell of a lot more difficult to find a position player.
Yeah,
that adds an impact. Starting pitching, sure, if you're willing to,
if you're willing to make it hurt.
Yeah, and really, even if you're not, but what are you getting then? Why don't you just stick with what you have?
Yeah, I think that's the probably the biggest advice I would maybe give Cardinals fans right now, and I think most people are okay, but I wouldn't expect a whole lot at the trade deadline. Like as far as like adding pieces, bullpen arms probably cost you a mid to lower level prospect. Some teams are willing to get rid of a bullpen arm just on a, well, we hope it works out with this guy because we're done with this guy anyways. His contract's up and we're not going to re-sign him. And,
right.
But anything higher than that, like why would Chaim Bloom trade from a position of power, meaning good young prospects, for a starting arm if that starter is contract expiring? Like if you could find a couple of years ago we were talking about Dylan Cease, remember, like that whole if you can find one of those, maybe you do go do that, but I don't know if that guy's out there this year.
So at one point, Marsh did have it on the rundown. What is the ideal path for Dustin May and the Cardinals? Can let me rephrase this, okay? Let's play this game.
Ooh, word shuffle.
If Dustin May looks like a bona fide number one, okay? I'm not talking about a number one from the standpoint of like he's Shohei or he's Paul Skeens when he's actually pitching well.
Those guys are,
or Tarek Skubal. Okay, so I'm not saying like bona fide ace. I'm just saying he's pitching. You would feel comfortable with him. He's pitching so well that you're like, all right, he's your number one starter.
He's our game one starter.
Game one starter in a wild card matchup, and you feel pretty good about it because he's pitched so well. Would you keep? Would you hold on to him? Because we've had this conversation about the deadline, and we all agree like Dustin May is probably one of those guys that you flip at the deadline. But if he's pitching so well, you're comfortable with him starting game one. You keep him, right?
I think you put his name out on the wire and see who's willing to completely overpay.
I'm with you.
And if somebody's not completely willing to overpay, I have no urgency then to trade him.
Yes.
We can talk about an extension. We can qualify him. We can do all these little things that we can do in the offseason or trade him in the offseason. Whatever you want to do. Actually, I don't even think you have his rights. I don't know how that contract works. I'm mutually agreed upon.
It's mutual. So if he doesn't agree upon it, then he becomes a free agent.
But then you get a draft pick or something like that.
Yeah, I can't. There might be a draft pick compensation.
There's a lot of red tape.
Carlos Rodon was one of the guys that did it. He signed a 1-year deal with a mutual option for the second with the Giants. He pitched extremely well, and he went to the Yankees right after it. So a big deal.
All of those things being, for lack of better words, ignored for the time being. If he's that good that he is absolutely your number one, your game one starter, again, I think you put his name out there.
Right.
Somebody has a few too many makers marks, and they want to throw you everything they've got for this guy.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Done.
Otherwise, I don't need to make the trade.
Goes back to what I say of like, if somebody's willing to really lose the deal.
Yeah.
Like really lose the deal. Great, you do it. If not, that's the line of demarcation, though, right? He is your game one starter. You feel great about
he is
it
right now.
Yeah, he would be, but not. I'm still not to the point where I'm like, oh, come hell or high water, this guy's going to be on the roster after the deadline. But if he's shoving constantly going into the deadline, it's like, all right, well, conversation gets changed.
give yourself a chance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's a decision that you have to make depending on, and you got to weigh, what you would get in return. Is it worth not having him on the roster should you be in the playoff or in a playoff position?
Correct.
Versus what you could get, because I think it's still important to realize and remember that this is not a one-year fix. This is not a one-year resolution. We're going to do everything, and now we're a playoff team. Mm-hmm. This team, in my opinion, is still a couple of years away from being World Series, level competitors. Like, I think they still got some room to grow, and you would hope that as they grow, as they get older and more games and more plate appearances, more time in the field, all of those things, they become a much better, more rounded unit. And they're playing extremely well right now. But I also don't think you mortgage the entire future or what you deem could help in the future for one player that may or may not be available or be able to help you in the playoffs for this season.
Yep.
I think it would be extremely important if this team is in a playoff spot come the trade deadline and you believe that they can, even if they're not World Series contenders, I find so much value in this specific group getting a chance to play postseason baseball in St. Louis in a year that nobody thought they could. I find so much value in that, and you have no idea what could happen, a player that you get back from a Dustin May trade. You just don't know, right? Mm-hmm. You also don't know if you could make the playoffs even if you keep them. So it's one of those like, what do you do? But I think regardless if this team can win a World Series, I do find a ton of value in them making the playoffs. We talked about it multiple times with the Blues. Like, what's the difference between the Cardinals and the Blues? In terms of trying to get playoff, just a chance to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I'm sure the ownership would love some playoff games.
No doubt. Well,
especially if you're the top wild card team, you get at least 3 of them.
Or you get gate revenue. Yeah, so. Yep.
And you generate more the fans are back. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, look what Chaim Bloom did in his first year.
Now, they're all sheep, as we know. As our guy Vic pointed out earlier. Bunch of sheep just going down to Busch Stadium, following those shirtless men down there.
Sheeple.
Yep.
Sheeple, that's well done.
But other than that, yes, Marsh, you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. It is comparable to the Blues. There's valuable experience. But let's not get stupid. If some team is willing to give you...
Yeah, for sure. X, Y, and Z.
$20 for your nickel, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody out there that thinks that you could do things a little bit different, get the same result, but spend more.
I've heard that. Did we misunderstand Vic?
No.
Okay.
He was understood pretty.
Okay.
All
right. Did the text line misunderstand him?
No,
they're very clear
they
on.
ripped him into shreds.
I have a feeling they were listening very closely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we all heard it in the same way. It wasn't us.
So no misconstrued comment. All right, Marsh, go.
Dustin May, tell me what you think about this. Keeping him around at least like another year just to be a safety net for your rotation. Like, we know? Are we for sure that some of these guys are ready to make the leap?
I don't think he'll stay.
No,
like, if he pitches that well, I think he'll say thanks.
You think so?
Oh,
yeah.
100%. Yeah,
he's going to get more money somewhere else. The Cardinals won't pay him.
He will not.
Somebody else will pay him.
He will not. His agent won't allow it. His agent goes, hey, you like St. Louis, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
They either give you a contract or we're selling you the highest bidder, my man. Sorry, this is why we did it this way. Mm-hmm. It's the pillow deal.
Remember when we talked in the offseason because we thought this was just going to be a bleep?
Right.
Well, yeah, they played better than we thought, but still, our plan was get in, get the job done, and get paid.
Yeah. Or stay and get paid.
Mm-hmm. But they keep me healthy here,
Yeah. Listen, you know what's going to keep you healthy? Millions of dollars.
4 years. 3 years, $80 million.
Yeah.
You can find health.
Yeah. You can find a lot of things. Find a hospital in any major league city.
Yeah.
How much more money do you think he would make if he just pitches just like he is right now? Doesn't get better, it doesn't get worse. Just right now, how he is performing. How much more money would he actually make in your opinion?
Than what?
Than what he's making now.
What's he making now? 20? What's he making a year?
I don't know if is he making 20?
10? Is he making 10?
No, he's making
more than 10.
Okay, that's what I asked.
Well, you went from 20 to 10. That's a pretty big drop.
Okay, $12.5 million.
You're
That's
closer
what he's
than I
making.
was.
Thank you. 12 point. Okay, so a year.
You can make another $10 million.
20.
Mm-hmm.
You can easily $8 to $10 million more.
Yes, because he's a starter. He's the most valuable commodity.
And if he proves himself like he is, like right now, this version of him.
Yes, and he is 28. So yeah, he's gonna make if he just stays healthy and he pitches like this, he'd make 20. Yep.
I don't know if the Cardinals are going there.
They're not, which is why you have to
Especially
consider.
at 28, they're not.
Yes.
Probably true there.
Yeah. It's the same idea.
Yep.
I'm not saying they should or shouldn't. It's just
It sucks. I get it because you know what? We like the player. He's pitching well. He helps the team, but sometimes we can't get clouded with those things when the team has a bigger plan in mind.
Exactly. Absolutely. Hey, next Friday morning, June 19th, TMA, along with our radio friends from all 5 Hubbard stations, are set to team up to fill a truck for Operation Food Search. With support from Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken and the Happy Roof Company, you can stop by the station next Friday morning because TMA will be heading downstairs to broadcast live out front in our parking lot from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And they're collecting canned goods and non-perishable food items. We'll be handing out donuts from Donut Drive-In while supplies last, and everyone who stops by will have a chance to enter to win a $500 grand prize. Now is a critical time to support as summers see a big drop in food donations, and you can get your food donations ready. Bring them by next Friday morning, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. with TMA and 101 ESPN out front of Hubbard, St. Louis. That's 11647 Olive Boulevard in Creve Coeur. You can find all the details at 101ESPN.com.
So his mutual option, $20 million. So if another team says, hey, we'll give you $20 million, Cardinals, well, I can just stay here. The $20 million.
We'll give you $20 million over the next 4 years. Now he out. You know what I mean?
Anthony, I'm trying to keep together.
I know you are. I know you're trying hard.
Stay around. Everybody likes him.
I appreciate your efforts on
Anthony
this.
wants to be here, okay?
Does he, though?
Then give him more money and he'll stay. What the hell are we doing, man? This ain't a charity. Dustin May don't work for the damn charity.
This isn't team up to fill a truck Operation Food Search where you make sure you bring in your food donations, okay?
Dustin May might help charities,
help.
but he ain't.
Seems like a charitable guy.
He's not giving away his services for charity.
I believe it was the Joker who said, if you're good at anything, get paid for it. I can't remember what it was.
Know if the Joker
something along those lines. If you're good at it, don't do it for free or something. I don't know. Oh, I saw a whole documentary on it. And Batman showed up, and
he wasn't good.
Did he ruin everything?
Always. No, he didn't
ruin everything.
I just asked a question. I said, did he ruin everything?
Yeah.
I didn't say he
maybe
did.
The bad guys he ruins.
Oh, we don't know. Batman's one of those guys you're not sure. Side of the fence.
He's got a dark past.
He does. Of course he does.
Yeah. And I don't know how much therapy he went through either.
Probably not enough based on the way he acts.
Yeah, he saw his, clearly, right? He sees his parents get shot right in front of him, murdered, and then he decides to go into a cave and become a bat. I mean, there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
Dr. Phil, line 2, please.
Seriously. All right. You want to do some more mic drops there, Marsh?
I thought we were going to do our entrance survey.
So no mic drops? Screw these people?
He's not out. Just ask him.
All right, entrance survey. Let's do that.
Why are you throwing that on me?
Cardinals?
Now you make me look like the bad guy.
For what?
Listen.
Come on, man.
You're either the hero
or die the villain.
Or die the villain. You know what I mean? Same documentary.
I don't think he sounded
Cardinals
dying.
to entrance survey next on 101 ESPN. right, the Twins and Cardinals open up a brand new series, and as we do before each and every Cardinals series throughout the 2026 season, why don't we do our entrance survey? All right, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go, Anthony. Get it.
The starting pitcher, for better or worse, that you have under the microscope.
Yes.
In this series. Kyle Leahy is Friday. Matthew Liberatore Saturday. Micah McGreevy Sunday.
Kyle Leahy.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Who have you got? Liberatore?
Liberatore.
Not me. I think Kyle Leahy for me is one. I just keep. I'm just intrigued. I'm not disappointed in him. I'm not mad. I don't think he's playing bad. I'm intrigued still to see just how the transformation from bullpen to starter continues to evolve throughout a long season.
Okay.
He's going to end up pitching a lot more innings than he has, at least certainly last year.
Yeah. Yes, there's no question about it. So Liberatore, the reason why I'm taking Liberatore, he allowed 5 runs, 3 earned, and 4 1/3 innings last start against the Reds. It came last Saturday. It's the 4th time in 5 starts at Liberatore, whose velocity was down 1 mile per hour. It's not a huge note unless it keeps dropping. Has allowed at least 3 runs while getting no more than 15 outs. Cardinals still won, but his ERA stands at 4.48, and he's completed 6 innings only 3 times. He's got to figure out a way to get deeper into games. He certainly has the stuff to do it. So somebody has to, or he does, he's got to unlock whatever it is that is causing him to have these blow-up innings in which he only goes 4 1/3 or 5 1/3 and doesn't pitch deeper into a game. So Liberatore for me. Carey, the starter that you have under the microscope for better or worse.
Michael McGreevy.
Wow.
I'm still watching him. His ERA is under 3. He's still pitching really well. Hasn't won a game since May 8th. And some of that is lack of run support. His last 3 losses, he got exactly 0 runs, 1 run. And
Can't win games that way.
Now, you're not going to win games if you don't get some help from your offense. So, looking forward to seeing him hopefully get, we had this issue with Miles Michaelis last year, I think. He was not getting more than 1 or 2 runs of run support in every start. Hopefully Mike McGreevy gets some more help from the lineup, and those guys get rolling and do what they did the last couple of weeks.
Marsh?
I'm with you, Anthony. I think it's got to be Matthew Liberatore. I mean, 4 1/3 against the Reds in his last outing. Like, can we get to 6 innings? The last time he did that was against San Diego, May 7th, in a 2-1 win against the Padres, and he only gave up one earned run in that game, struck out 6. Can you give us at least 6?
Please.
Maybe 5 2/3 or something. But even that sounds kind of gross.
Right.
Like, if you're going to be the guy that we need you to be, you have to go somewhat deep in games, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need him to start stepping up and getting some innings. This is the part where it's like, eat innings. We always mentioned it, or the Cardinals did over the last few years. Well, let's go out and get a guy that eats innings. Well, you can't really eat innings if you're not pitching well.
Yeah, I agree.
So
do something.
Do something about it.
All right, for better or worse, the position player that you have under the microscope. Carey, go ahead.
Blaze Jordan, man. I'll say aye. Yeah, man. I want to see what this guy does. First opportunity with the Cardinals. Let's see what you got, big fella. Let's see you smoke them balls like you've been doing on the YouTube channels, huh? Keep smoking them. He smokes baseballs. Jamie, he's got YouTube videos. Anthony said it.
500-foot home runs.
Man, as a child.
As a child.
He's a man now.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Gonna go 700 feet now.
Man, let's do it.
All right, who would you have selected before this? Before Blaze Jordan, the news that Blaze Jordan.
That's like a hypothetical question.
Why would I want to do that?
It's not a hypothetical. You studied for this segment. I know you did.
It's hypothetical because now that the reality is Blaze Jordan is here.
Who did you have written down before?
I knew he was coming.
He knows.
I had Jimmy Crooks.
Okay.
I did. I had Jimmy Crooks. I need to see more.
Nolan Gorman.
That's actually really good.
Right.
But for me, Jimmy Crooks is still in that category of I don't know. I don't know. He hasn't really delivered. like a ton of power. He's a one home run, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get excited.
I don't blame you.
You know, I want to be.
Good.
He wants excitement.
Sure. In his life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe he'll build off of his game yesterday against the Mets. He almost hit 2 home runs, so maybe that power is coming the night before. Or
Missed the tag,
game one. He did miss a tag. That's tough.
Don't like
I
that.
thought about Nolan Gorman, and Jamie poo-pooed on my. So he almost hit one out.
I think that
pop fly to center
I think
field.
that Crooks hit one further than Gorman.
Gorman,
Hey,
when the
man.
center fielder has to run inward to catch.
Yeah.
Are we really doing that?
Yeah,
You know how hard it
absolutely,
is to
no.
make contact with a round bat on a round
No, it's
ball?
but people have.
Have they, Anthony?
Some people have done it.
Yeah.
I've seen a little kid with a skinny stick hit a Gatorade bottle and smoke it. The cap, not the bottle, the cap.
I was about to say the
That
cap.
sounds
Yeah,
pretty easy.
The cap.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Little
sounds pretty
Waylon in those Instagram videos.
Waylon Jennings.
Lil Wayne?
No,
You've
Waylon.
seen the videos.
Tony Stark. You use that same voice. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. I swear it's the same voice. All right. What questions? What question do you have about the old Cardinal rallies heading into the series?
What does the lineup look like now? How much length does this lineup have now?
We played it,
We don't
remember?
know. Well,
Weatherholt, Herrera, Burley, Walker, Newt, Wynn.
Where's the where are the outs in this lineup?
Hopefully none.
There ain't many.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's Crooks starts to do something.
There you go.
See?
You like it. You love it. You want
Want more of it.
Yep.
Mason Wynn's got a couple of hits the last couple of games, but
He's rolling.
Scott rolling?
No, not Scott rolling.
I take him.
He's a little bit too old now, isn't he?
Give him a shot.
Yeah, we discussed that yesterday. Yeah, certainly. All right. Predictions for the series. Marsh?
Wow. Well, they better take 2 of 3. Otherwise, I'm going to hear about it from my friends.
That's right. Any of them going to the series?
Oh, I'm sure my buddy Peter's going. He loves baseball. Loves
Is that Pete?
Cosmo?
What?
On the text line, Pete?
No.
Oh.
Pistol Pete?
No. He likes to keep score at games. He's one of those. He loves
He's
baseball.
old-fashioned. I love it.
Yeah.
I used to do that as a kid.
How old is Peter?
There you go.
30.
I used to do that as a kid. Keep score.
For me,
Keeps you engaged in the game.
For me, there's two brackets that keep track of the score. It's the kids, and then the older people. So that's why I asked what Peter's age was. At 30, usually that's not the thing. Marsh, you and your friends don't go with these little scorecards.
No, I don't do that. Peter's a different breed though. He's got an old soul. Loves to go to baseball games by himself and keep score. He lives right next to the stadium, so he has season tickets.
Interesting.
He loves baseball.
I guess so. Yeah. That's cool.
And if he were here, he'd say it's a Joe Ryan day. That kind of, I don't know. How do you think the Cardinals will do against him?
Why you know what? This lineup is so good.
I don't have my glasses on for one thing.
This lineup is so good. I don't care if it was Matt Ryan on the hill. You know.
What about Nolan Ryan?
That'd be a little different.
That's why I stayed away from him.
That'd be a little different.
I don't think we want to ride the Nolan Express tonight, you know? So, Joe Ryan. No, Joe Ryan's been great.
Give me the sweep.
Thank you.
They should sweep this team.
Sweep. Gary?
Sweep.
Oh, sweep that. Yeah.
2 of 3.
All right. You know what? You're suspended for the next week.
Yeah.
Got it.
Get him out of here.
All right. What do we got coming up here? We got Beat the Streak and Bet the Board next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The big news of the day, Nolan Gorman to Memphis, Blaze Jordan to the show. Blaze Jordan will start tonight in Minnesota at third base, and he will bat eighth in the lineup. Kyle Leahy on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. He'll face off against Joe Ryan. First pitch from Target Field is at 7:10. If you have missed anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page and you'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
To hit baseballs.
All of my successes depend on me.
You're ready to hit.
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
All right, time to play Beat the Streak here on 101 ESPN. Our guy Kevin has been rolling, and he's back. So, Kevin, what's up, man?
Not much, sorry. How you doing?
No, you're good. All good, no problem. Marsh, what are the latest streaks?
All right, Jamie has also been rolling. Jamie has a streak of 8 right now. Kevin has a streak of 5. I have a streak of 2. Anthony, you have a streak of 1. And Carey is at 0.
All right. Give me that Herrera.
Oh. Well, there goes our pick. How about J.J. Weatherholt for us?
Okay. Kevin and Jonah, right?
Yep.
All right, Kevin and Jonah's son.
I'm going to roll with Alec Burleson tonight.
Okay.
It's on me. It's on you.
It's on me?
I'm dead last. Yeah, brother.
All right. Jordan Walker.
Come on, man. Give me Lars Nootbaar.
We went right down the top 5 of the
Look at us believing. Look at us believing in our Cardinals. All right, Jamie selected Ivan Herrera. Kevin and his son Jonah went with J.J. Weatherholt. Marsh went with Alec Burleson. I went with Jordan Walker, and CD went with the Newt. Kevin, Jonah, you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully, Weatherholt gets a hit tonight, and you guys will be back on Monday.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, from Beat the Streak to Bet the Board. Marsh, how'd we do last night?
All right, we all did well except for you, Anthony.
Yeah, Vegas decided we don't have to try.
You had them on the money line?
No, I had them over 2.5 goals.
Oh.
It's the first time in like 7 games against Carolina that they didn't score more than 3. Or they didn't score at least 3, I should say. So, Vegas is dead to me.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You don't come to play. I don't like it. I'm not going to coach effort, CD.
I completely understand that, brother.
All right, so who's up?
Marsh, what are the standings there, kid?
All right, latest standings. I have 6 points. Anthony, you and Carey have 4, and Jamie has 3.
Okay.
I thought I just had 3.
You had 2.
You had 2.
Yeah.
That comes before 3.
But I had 3. Sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, Marsh?
Well, it's been 5 games where Carter Hart has given up at least 4 goals. So I'm going to go with the Hurricanes on Sunday to score over 3.5 goals. And that is plus odds right now. So we'll see if that actually happens. But I'm going to go with the trend right now. Hurricanes over 3.5 at plus 145.
Okay. CD, is it you or me?
I think it's you because I think it's you.
Okay. On the alt line, because we know they're probably going to win outright. But, you know, hey, why not put the 6.5 points in my back pocket with the New York Knickerbockers, who will win the NBA Finals tomorrow night? But I'll take the 6.5.
They're plus 6.5
on the alt line.
Really?
Yes, plus 6.5 in San
somebody thinks
Antonio.
they're going to lose.
Spurs are a huge favorite right now.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
It's weird. Well, I lost mine. Give me Ben Rice, 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
That's Marsh's guy.
That's my guy.
Actually, your guy. Yeah.
All right, give me that hockey. Give me the over 5.5 at minus 130.
Okay. Good stuff, gentlemen. Real good stuff. Blue Jays Yankees pregame tonight on tomorrow on 101 ESPN 1:30. First pitch at 2:07. So tomorrow afternoon we got Major League Baseball for you, and then we just mentioned the Spurs and Knicks game 5. Pregame at 6:30. Tip off at 7:30. And then on Sunday, we've got the Golden Knights Hurricanes Game 6, pregame at 6:30, puck drop at 7. So we got you covered for both the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals, and a little baseball over the weekend as well, right here on 101 ESPN. When we return, we've got criticisms and compliments, and Marsh's 3 stars of the day. I'm expecting a Justin Peele reference.
Oh, wow.
Because I know my guy Marsh.
I have a different one in mind.
Good. Next on 101 ESPN.
Cheap, fun.
It's the weekend, and let's get dirty with my friends over at Dirt Cheap, St. Louis's one-stop party shop. They got great selection over there. Any kind of beer or wine or bourbon, vodka, tequila, they've got you covered. And they've got a great service staff over there. And let's talk about the prices, because that's really where Dirt Cheap comes from. It's the price, not the product. You can check out all sorts of great things, too, on the Dirt Cheap app. That's right. Just download the Dirt Cheap app. Right away, you qualify for in-house spending. So every dollar you spend at Dirt Cheap earns you points that you can use in store. And I told you guys before, I've been doing that lately. Get a bunch of things for a party at the house and then collect on the points later on. It's great. You can also find any of the events that are going on at Dirt Cheap right there on the app. You can check out certain tastings that are happening and even some of the bourbons. They got raffles at times for the allocated bourbon. You'll find it right there on the Dirt Cheap app. And why not place an order? Right now, maybe you're sitting at the office. Place an order on the Dirt Cheap app. Pick it up on your way home. They'll have it ready for you curbside. It is an awesome service. I love using all that. For more information on that or anything to do with Dirt Cheap, check out dirtcheapfunfun.com. Again, that's dirtcheapfunfun.com. Whatever your tastes, you will find it at Dirt Cheap. Remember to have fun, but please be careful out there.
miss anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast, available at 101ESPN.com or via the 101 ESPN mobile app, which is powered by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. All the podcasts brought to you by Schaefer Door Company. All right, Marsh, why don't you go ahead and hit us with those criticisms and or compliments.
Criticisms and compliments. Presented by Bet365. With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything.
All right, we start with Curb Stomp. End of the week show as a whole. Vic's mic drop was a banger. Way to finish the week strong, boys. Hey, Stoltz, did you give someone a Wemby-style elbow to get a week suspension? We should call Blaze Jordan's homers blazing bombs. Have a great weekend, gentlemen. Hashtag shout out to the snake pit.
There you go, Curb Stomp, as always.
Curb Stomp finished strong.
Yeah, he did.
Like that.
You messing around. Not on a Friday.
Biscuit texting in. Good show, fellas.
Thank you, Biscuit.
Have a good weekend.
You as well.
Appreciate that.
You as well.
The 314 wants to remind us that 7 years ago today, the Blues won the Stanley Cup. Everyone have a great weekend.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
Go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Yeah.
From the 636, thank you. Thank you guys for entertaining me while getting some lawn work done before the weekend. You guys enjoy yours.
You as well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We could help.
Yeah.
From the 636, compliment. Got to meet CD today. Awesome experience. He is such a great guy. And damn, that ring is huge. Hope to meet the rest of the guys someday. And great show today, just like every other. P.S. Shout out to Paymore.
Shout out to him.
Oh,
Let's go.
And enjoy your suspension next week, Mr. Stalter.
Oh, thank you. You don't have to go with the mister. We don't have to get formal, but thank you.
You enjoy that. You know what? You don't enjoy that suspension. I hope you take your time off and reflect on why you're actually dealing with this suspension for an entire week. This is a precedence that is being set.
Okay, sure.
Because we don't suspend people for an entire week, but you, sir,
I've earned it.
You have upset us to the.
What does one have to do? Just out of curiosity.
When you do it, I will let you know. And that's how bad it is, Johnny.
Yeah, I feel bad about this one. So, yeah, thanks, CD.
Nah,
I'll take your word. Yeah, I'll take your words to heart. No doubt about it. And not the band either.
You sitting by that pool, you think about all of the things that have taken place.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be by any pools. I like to smash my face into those. So.
Oh well,
a pond.
Yeah,
I picture my Anthony sitting in the pond.
In the pond?
With the makers in his hand.
Maybe
Waist
on the
high?
patio.
I think in the little pond.
Waist high, fish rolling up to
Lincoln
him.
sitting there with you.
Yeah.
And he's pouring the makers.
I like that.
Dad, have another one.
I got another one. How you feeling?
How you feel about these fish, Dad?
By the way, Dad, let's get a giraffe.
He'd be fine back
All right,
here.
son.
Not that giraffe I was telling you about.
Yeah, right.
Found one online.
Found one. Amazon.
The 314. You guys give compliments for Blaze when days earlier you said he wasn't good enough to play third base in Memphis. Drink up.
He wasn't.
We're only responsible for what we say, not for what you
Anthony,
hear.
stay away from walls in the pool.
We didn't say Blaze wasn't good enough. We said the Cardinals must feel that he's not good enough to play third base.
When they're not playing him at third base at Memphis until yesterday.
Crazy thought.
They're like, hey, Blaze, it's a huge exam coming up tomorrow.
Right.
We're needing you to cram for that today.
By the way, Monday, I also said I wonder if Blaze comes up because it just feels like with the moves that are being made. But we don't. We'll just forget that. We'll go back to
That's so far ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Mike remembers that?
No.
Remember what you said 2 minutes ago?
Right.
Compliment from Curb Stomp said my hat game is strong this week.
His hat game is strong this week?
Marshy's
my hat game.
your hat game. Yeah, absolutely. It always is.
I have a ton of hats.
Somebody with a lot of hair, you wear a lot of hats. You know what I mean? Like a guy, bald head guy like me should be wearing a lot of hats. But you have a beautiful head of hair and you keep it covered. You're like your quarterback with his do-rag on all the damn time. You got a lot of hair. You never see it. You don't know what his head looks like. You don't know what Marshy's head looks like. He always got a dang on hat on.
Why are you angry?
I mean, this is more of me being jealous. You got a beautiful head of hair. They kind of sound the same. I mean, most things I do sound a little
angry.
Yeah,
but you're Mr. Peter Politician earlier today.
I was trying to be polite, man.
All of a sudden.
I don't have anything positive to say to that person.
That's Carey's nickname, by the way. Oliver.
Oliver?
Oliver Sutton. Carey.
Not bad.
Well, Carey, it's a little bit easier to just wake up, shower, and put a hat on than to do my hair.
I feel like you always accessorize, though, and the hat's part of the accessory, part of the outfit.
It is, yeah, it is. Plus, I like how my hair looks.
How long does it take to do said hair?
Oh, only a couple minutes. But it's just an inconvenience.
Those 2 minutes are
just an inconvenience.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Plus, my headset will, screw it all up. Just a little bit easier. Just throw a hat on. Plus, I like hats.
Well, good. Yeah.
Are you a visor guy?
Do your thing, Marsh.
Visor guy. I don't have a visor.
I do not like visors. Like, why do you have to do your hair and also have a kind of a hat on? It's just
you
dumb.
should wear a visor for a whole show.
If you're gonna wear the
for
visor
7 days.
If you're gonna wear the visor, why not just wear sunglasses?
Steve Spurrier style.
But do you hear me? Mm-hmm. Because the visor is not protecting your head or not. Just wear sunglasses.
Yeah, agreed.
We get you a visor, sunglasses, and a
I don't want it.
Headpiece. You can talk into that
for flag football.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Josh
and a play
McDaniels.
card.
No.
He's already got the play card. We just
We're
need
gonna
to
get
have
him. You know what we're gonna do?
That's what we should. That should be a bet. That should be a penalty, a punishment.
We get Kristen to steal his playbook. Get a huge piece laminated.
Yeah.
So he can
You guys are talking just nonsense
so now he's
right
standing
now.
there like this.
Go ahead, Marsh. Fire away.
What if we took
3
his playbook
stars.
and put the wrong plays in?
I would know.
He would lose.
It's time for Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
You know what? This guy's been getting a lot of flack today, but we appreciate his mic drop and sharing his opinion, even if we didn't agree with it. And that's Vic. I'm going to give it to Vic. On Friday, why not?
Yeah, no, good call.
Why not?
It's very generous of you.
Second star of the day, since it is World Cup season, we got to give it to one of the better soccer players out there, Neymar.
Finding Neymar.
Finding Neymar.
I believe it's pronounced Neymar, Marsh.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's still up for debate.
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
have to listen to the game and find out.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, guy that performed at halftime at the Super Bowl this year, the Bun Man.
The Bun Man.
The Bun Man.
First star of the day.
The Bun Man. Wish I would have went with the Bun Man. Probably would have, I still would have lost. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. Everybody have a fun time watching Blaze Jordan, his debut, his Major League debut. I know we will. For Andrew Marsh, for Carey Davis, for Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. Appreciate everybody listening. See you.